Oh no, it's another one. Hello everyone, my name is Lewis and I'm your host for today's live build for It's Timmy. Oh, pro memester, Apex player. You guys might know him, maybe not. But we're just here to do a PC build for you for this Friday afternoon here in Miami, Florida, where it is currently raining and it sucks. I definitely got a little soaked on my way inside. So anyways, PJ is actually already starting with the build. We're building the 7000X case. A big old case you see on screen right there. Definitely need to do that cable management. You can see the motherboard off to the left side of the screen. And yeah. PJ, unmute yourself, my friend. You got like that commentary going over there, but I can't hear you. All right. Are you? Are you sure? I don't think the chat can hear you. All right, let me double check real quick. Boom, boom. Speak.
Boom, boom, boom.
Aha, see, I told you. I knew, see? I told you. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Anyways, thank you, chat, for verifying that I'm not crazy.
He is crazy, chat.
Thank you. Let's see here. What do we got? So before we get into the build, let's talk about the specs. We always have to talk about the specs because, we're building this cool PC here in the studio. And then another 7000X. I don't know if you guys saw it, but a couple months ago. It's weird to say months. Like a month and a half ago, we did a stream, showcasing the 7000X or the 7000 cases on a stream with Corsair, and it's a big old case. Look like PJ size wise, height wise, and then compared to the case, which is on a table.
What are you trying to say? I'm not short. Is that what you're trying to say? I can stand
no,
on
I'm
the
not
table.
saying that.
If I
I'm
stood on the table, I'm like
I'm
from
not...
floor from here to here, we're the same height. Is that what you're saying?
If I got up and I walked over there, it'd be the same thing for me. I'd just be like, "Oh my gosh, this case is big." I'm just saying, like, people wise, that case is like, it's it's pretty big. I'm not gonna lie. It's a beefy case.
Yes, it is.
So, all right, let's get on with it. Let's get on. What is in this thing? Like I was talking about earlier, the 7000X case, it's going to be white. The CPU we're using today is AMD Ryzen 9 5950X, 16 cores. It's quite a monster CPU. If I'm not mistaken, I believe this PC will be used for both gaming and for streaming. I don't know if Timmy's watching. Probably not. Maybe he's asleep. It's okay if you're watching the VOD, Timmy. We love you. So you'll have plenty of power to play Apex or whatever you want, and also stream at the same time. That's how good the CPU is. And plus with the GPU, which we'll get to the GPU in a little bit. The motherboard's an Asus ROG Crosshair 8 Hero. The memory is 32 gigabytes, not 2 gigabytes. Someone was joking 2 gigabytes of memory, and we could install some more via downloading the internet. Just kidding. 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator RGB RAM, coming at 3600 megahertz. It's RGB, of course. The system cooling is in Corsair H150i Elite Capellix CPU cooler. Peach will be showcasing that in a little bit, but don't worry about it. The system fans are using Corsair SP fans. Of course, they all have RGB as well. RGB is going to be a very common theme in this build. The graphics card is an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, which a little shameless plug here. I know I just have to do it. If you are interested in a system with an RTX 3080 Ti, we do have them in stock. I can walk outside there and we have them. I can pick one up and be like, look, we have one. So if you are interested in a system with a 3080 Ti, or go ahead and check it out at originpc.com. You can't get the GPU by itself. Sorry, I know that question's coming. No. I know that question's coming. Yeah, the question's coming. No.
I repeat,
that's not how it works.
If you want a system with a 3080 Ti.
Thank you. Of course, Windows 10 Home. No surprise there. For storage, now this is the interesting one. We have two 1 terabyte Samsung 970 EVO Plus NVMe M.2 drives. So that's a lot of storage. A lot of SSD storage there from our friends at Samsung. PJ, if I'm correct, I believe one of those 1 terabyte drives will be the OS drive, correct?
Correct.
All right. And then we also have another Samsung drive, a 2 terabyte Samsung 870 QVO.
QVO. Is it QVO? Is it QVO or
QVO? QVO. Internally, we call it QVO, but it should be QVO. I know they had their Evo, or the Evo's right there, as you can see.
Who made the rule of this?
I'm sorry. I don't know. It's not me. And finally, of course, we have the power supply. Corsair ARM 850X 80 plus gold power supply. PJ, we're going to go to the angled shot. If you want to show off the Samsung drives real quick for the people watching at home. So we have the boxes. One of them has an SSD. One of them may not. So there's that 870 QVO. I'll zoom out a little bit.
Where is it at? There it goes.
Hey! Turn it. It's got 2 terabytes. So it's a lot of storage for games and stuff. You know. You can probably fit
right there.
How many images of, like, or how many video clips and GIFs could you fit on that thing?
A lot.
How many GIFs of
I'm
PJ
not saying,
like doing backflips?
I don't do backflips, so you're not going to have many.
And then we also had that 1 terabyte VNAND SSD 970 Evo Plus. The Focus is just not having it today. I'm gonna like pull it down a little bit. Almost there, PJ. Almost there.
Doesn't like me today, dude.
It's just the lighting, I think. But you got it. You got it. People know what it is.
You know what it is.
It's a Samsung drive. 3 Samsung drives in the system. Shout out to your friends over at Samsung. And there's again. Let me get back to this build. So PJ he started a little bit earlier because this is a Genesis build, by the way, for those who don't know. And you can see it right there. He's putting on the fans and the rails. And we're off. I mean, are you going to plant? Am I going to plant? No. No, that's for Timmy to take care of. And now is the time of the stream, because now we got the specs out of the way. We called out our Samsung SSDs. PJ is going to be hard at work, and I'm just going to be here talking to you guys. It's Friday. I'm feeling, I guess I have some weird vibes going on right now, but I'm down to like answer whatever you got for me. I'm in a weird mood. I don't know. It's kind of weird to describe it. Like I'm doing a 3-day weekend, so it should be fun, I guess, right?
What a weird feeling to be in. You get a 3-day weekend. It
should be fun. The problem is the storm's coming. I'm supposed to get an airplane. I think I'll be fine, though.
You'll be all right, dude.
Pilots are trained. They play Flight Simulator. They know what they're doing.
I'm pretty sure.
I dare you to post whatever it is in your clipboard. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Let's see. What's on my clipboard? Oh, you want to know what's on my clipboard? I'll tell you right now. It's Timmy's name. Oh, got him. You really tested me, man. I was prepared for that one. So there you go. All right, so we got a question from Drodro over on YouTube. Should I get the AMD Ryzen 9 5950X or the 5900X? Drodro, it depends on where you want to be using that system for. If you're just using it for gaming, I would just say the 5900X. But if you're planning on using gaming, recording stuff at the same time, or running multiple applications at the same time, most likely the 5950X could probably get you that extra oomph. If money is any issue, right? If money is not even an issue, I'd probably just get the 5950X straight up. But if you're looking to save some money and try to make that gaming build for you, the 5900X is perfectly fine. Let's see. We have people over watching on Facebook, of course. I saw, okay, Ed B over asking taco or burrito. I'm a burrito person. I'm sorry. Like, hard shell tacos are just really frustrating to eat, and burritos are just easier to eat. I don't know. I don't like hard shell tacos, dude. I like soft. I'm a softie. I like the soft stuff, man.
It wasn't your preference. It was your excuse.
I hate it's like eating potato chips. Like, imagine if you get like 2 Doritos, right?
It's like eating a Butterfinger. When you eat the bite of the Butterfinger, it just crumples.
Like, why?
Because it's awesome.
And what sucks though is like when the taco or the chips, like, they angle towards your teeth, and it's like, ugh, it's like sharp on your teeth. Ugh. No, thank you. I do like Doritos Locos Tacos, so those are pretty good. I think that's the only hard shell taco I'll ever eat. Like a regular hard shell taco, leave it. I don't even touch it.
You like a Dorito.
Doritos are good. Jero, okay, sweet. Thanks, man. I might just get the 3.5 since I don't game much. Oh, I mean, what would you be using the system though for, Jero? I mean, that's if you're not be gaming, then I'm curious because maybe if you're using it for like video production or a professional stuff, maybe the 5950X might actually be beneficial to you. I just guess gaming because we're Origin PC. I know a lot of people come here and ask us gaming related stuff. We have a game wall in the background, as you can't tell. We like video games just a little bit, just a tad. It's not like I was playing Apex last night, trying out the new hero and all that. New legend, I should say.
Are you bragging now?
No, man. I didn't win last night. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
We got close. We got the second place one game, and I did some like clutch maneuvers in that last second, but it was not a pretty ending. Nez on YouTube saying, "I love iiTzTimmy. His streams are awesome." I know. I mean, internally here, we learned about iiTzTimmy, and the team reached out, took care of all that stuff behind the scenes, and we really like the stuff he puts out. I really like his production. It's very creative on how he combines the Apex finisher. It's just general gameplay in general with like just meme stuff. It's great. It definitely like if you're okay with that like fast, frenetic energy, you should definitely check him out if you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's really creative in the use of the finishers and the stuff. I know the one that people like to share online is the Wraith one, where Wraith tosses the person in the portal, then the person goes flying off from the second floor of the building. It's good. If you haven't seen it, you'll probably find it online really easy. But very creative. I was meaning if Timmy was actually going to join the stream, I was actually going to ask him like how he pulls that off. I'm curious, like maybe he just has like a stream deck or something programmed to set up. Like when he does a finisher, he just like times it right because it looks really cool. So got some people on Twitch jumping, and I like to see that. Twitch people, please. The YouTube people are killing you guys today, which is shocking, completely shocking. YouTube normally is kind of like, they do their comments here and there, but YouTube is killing it. You got shout out YouTube gang. You guys can pat yourselves in the back. YouTube gang, you guys are great. Twitch gang, got to step it up today, man.
I think I've only seen that happen once.
I know. I think Facebook gang did really good one time. I think that's because we had someone who streamed very heavily on Facebook, and basically everyone from like his Facebook channel like went straight over to our stream. So a bunch of people on Facebook were like, "Oh my gosh!" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" There's so many people on Facebook commenting. This is nuts. So there you go. AIM AOL gang, rise up. Dial up. Man, my internet's dial up, man.
Here we go again with your internet.
It's a rant. Always gonna be a rant.
No.
CPU prices are specking. I mean, are they though? I mean, I feel like they've been pretty accessible. I'm speaking from like just in general. I feel like it's been easier to get your hands on a CPU than a GPU currently. But that's just me. Soltech was one of them. I know Soltech stream for sure, 100%. A lot of people on Facebook. There's others as well. Like the Facebook, anyone who's a streamer on Facebook, typically they would send their like Facebook community straight to ours, and then all of a sudden our Facebook community is like blowing up. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening? So Showdown on YouTube asks, give us some PCs at least for being your subs. We never unsubscribe. Well, thank you for that, Showdown. And actually, we do have a giveaway currently underway for in collaboration with King George. If you guys haven't entered, if you get to our Twitter account, that's of course where we get all the latest information. Am I right? Origin PC. And the pinned tweet is not that. Oh, come on, man. I'm here like I'm promoting this giveaway, but if you scroll down a little bit, you can see our giveaway that we launched. Let me post the link for you guys so you can enter it in case you missed it. And again, it's a chance to win. I have to be very careful with the legalese on that one. But I'm posting a link to that one so you can go check it out. It's right now. Enjoy. Good luck. If you haven't entered already. If you're a subscriber to the YouTube channel, I have to say you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's like you have to do anything. It's like, oh, I did. EJ's whatchamacallit, drilling the thing. I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, chat. The microphone does usually a pretty good job at like negating that. I don't know what's going on here. Like I have NVIDIA broadcast on. I'm just curious as to why. Actually, hold on. I think I know why. Let me see here. Microphone settings. No, yeah, it's the NVIDIA broadcast. I don't know. It's not. How?
Well, you can hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. I'm not supposed to hear it. How?
Well, we are in the same room together, so
No, but the thing is, this
you're
application is
not
supposed
in
to
the tropics today.
it's supposed to
buddy.
get rid of that sound entirely. I'm kind of shocked it's going through.
You're not in the tropics today, buddy.
It's bonkers. No, yeah, we're both on NVIDIA broadcasts. What in the world? All right, let's see what we got. Jeremy on Facebook asks, "What's the most memorable can I have a free PC request you've ever received?"
I can't recall anything special. They're pretty much just all straight to the point. Can I get a free PC?
There was a guy, a person, who had constantly posted on our Instagram page.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
remember
I know
him?
that guy.
Like
Yeah.
day one of asking Origin PC for PC. And we thought like, oh, this guy was just gonna give up around like day 30 or so. Like no lie, this guy did it
went on
for a
like
year.
Yeah.
No, he did a year. And then I think we sent him like a little care pack or something. That's not a guarantee that you'll get a care pack or something, but we were nice to him. But we didn't give him a free PC. Didn't work. So sorry. All right, let's see what else we got. Commentary from the people watching in chat. Again, shout out to Facebook and YouTube guys. You guys are doing excellent today. Beautiful people over there. Twitch, you're pretty too, I guess. Pwned by Dumplings on Twitch. Would you say managing and taking care of a water cooled system is harder than it sounds? It sounds intimidating. But PJ can tell you, I can tell you, it's not too bad to maintain
It's
it.
simple. Yeah, well, no, I don't know. Maintaining it depends on the person. Have you ever had a water cooled system? I like building them. I don't want to own one.
I mean, you have to, refill it every 6 months. Or that's what we recommend. I believe 6 months.
Depending on what, if you have the drain valve, you got to drain the entire system. You have to flush it because what if you decide to want to change the color? What if
It's
you don't
true.
like the color
It's true.
So then you got to flush the entire system out. You're going to probably have to do that repeatedly just to get the fluid out. Depending on what fluid you're using, it could stain the tubes. Maybe you don't like the outcome afterwards. Then you want to retube it. It's always
true.
a bunch of different factors. I like them. They're really great to build. I love building them. They're really beautiful to look at, but I don't think I'd ever want to own one. That's my personal preference.
For me, it would be like a showpiece build, right?
Yeah.
Like it would be something to like, oh man, check this out, kind of sort of thing. But like my main build, probably not. But that's personal preference. I know we have customers that do own water cooled systems from us, whether it's the soft tube or the hardline tubes.
If I had to pick between the two, I would prefer a soft tube.
Yeah, I would go with soft tube too.
I would definitely, if one or the other, because a soft tube is, I would say, a lot easier to maintain than a hardline.
Yeah. Jubin asks, already subscribed, I'm good. Change your background. Which background? My beach background or something other background? Please let me know. I'm more than happy to change it.
Change my background? You
Not
gotta come over here and physically do that.
Hey, that's a great idea, though. I'm actually Harp. What's the theme of this build? So there's no particular theme. We're just building this PC for iiTzTimmy. You can find him on Twitch playing Apex and all the other sorts of games. He's very creative, very energetic. Those are the words I'd use to describe him. But if you check out his channel, you'll see he's a ton of energy. Very I hate using the word cracked. It's such a strange terminology. He's extremely talented in shooters for sure. And there's a video that iiTzTimmy shared on his Twitter account that they interviewed him and they asked him questions about his story basically, and it's really good. It's like a 17-minute video. I would play it, but the problem is it's 17 minutes. If it was like a short video, I'd play it, but because it's pretty long. But I highly recommend you guys check out his channel if you haven't. I don't know if there's anyone in the chat that's actually from Timmy's channel. If you are, by all means, welcome. Please, if you have the emotes, shoot them out. Let me know. It'd be really cool. Welcome, number one. You are a special guest for today. See, I'm actually Harp. Well, there you go. You're from the channel, so you already know. I don't need to tell you anything. You already know, Timmy. Yeah, there's no. If I'm correct, PJ, is there a HDUV or no?
Excuse me?
Is there HDUV or no?
Yes, there is, but
it's not complete.
There will be one.
There will be one. So Harp and others from Timmy's channel, when Timmy does receive a system, the system will be a little extra customized. Right now you're seeing the ground floor of the system, the
Ground zero.
the foundation of the system. So like the key parts, the cabling, the RGB, we're taking care of all that today, but the extra customization, you'll see that later. So what else do we got? What's CPU? We're using a 5950X, AMD Ryzen 9. AMD Ryzen 9 5950X. You guys are overpriced.
We own it.
Well, oh yeah, you know, it's kind of like, you know, like I'm not going to be here and argue that, you know. What do you want me to say? That, you know, building our own is cheaper. It's a fact. I'm not going to deny it. But if something happens to your, you know, build your own system, you have to go through the individual vendors and take care of that. And if you don't want to go through all those hoops, you know, or an Origin PC build, we have the support team that'll take care of a lot of stuff for you. So we got benefits, man.
There's that.
And the professional build, like you get the professional cabling, you get the whole thing. Again, there's pros and cons. We've had this conversation multiple times. I have to bring it up. It's like almost a record player, like a guaranteed, right? Like if you're a band, you have to go on stage and perform. Like there's a song I have to perform. This is the song I always have to perform. I have to do the, you know, yeah, you're right. But, you know, we have a lot of extra stuff that, you know, people appreciate. So that's why people choose us. So there you go. There's nothing nice that I have to say. Like I build my systems by myself individually. But imagine just, you know, order something and wait a couple weeks, and then it gets to your house, and you're like, "Oh, this is a complete system." And it's not just a like, you know, a pre-built thing or whatever. Like it's professionally built. It has all the bells and whistles that you want. It's like, let's say if you want an RTX 3080 Ti, you can get that. You know, it's built to the T as you requested, and it's like all
tailored.
Spec.
They're tailored systems. It's not like you go into any other company that just picks that they have cookie cutter ABC systems, good, better, or best. You get exactly what you want. You want this specific motherboard. This is the motherboards that we offer. We'll give you 5 different motherboards, 5 different CPUs, 5 different types of memory, SSDs, mechanical drives, M.2s, whatever you want. Majority of the websites that you go to that will offer custom PCs or what they call custom PCs don't offer that stuff. You get what they're offering in A, B, or C, and that's it. And if you want to mod it, that's extra money that comes out of your pocket. So why not have somebody do it that can already offer everything?
Yeah. So there you go. Again, I think it's great if you build it yourself. If you build it yourself, we have a ton of people in chat that usually come here like, oh, you know, I built myself, but I like watching the streams and stuff. Excellent.
Oh yeah, I encourage everybody to build their own system. Try it. Do it at least once.
Excellent.
You might like it.
Sometimes people out there just don't want to deal with it. It's funny.
I get it, and that's what I'm here for.
So, all right, let's see. We got some more comments and questions over here. Jubin on YouTube. Does Origin PC have videos on helping us owners on how to clean them? We don't have videos on how to clean them, but there are plenty of videos online that show how to properly clean systems. The method that I recommend, I always recommend to stay away from the canned air compression stuff. It's the what's the name of the? Let me see if I can find the name of it. The non-conductive, like it's like a vacuum that helps get rid of like all the dust in the PC. It's a I think Tech Vac, that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm. A little electric vacuum.
Like a data vac, like an electric vacuum that just cleans it up. That will take care of your system. I know it's a little pricey, but if you that'll last a very long time compared to those. I know the cans are cheaper, but the reason I don't like the cans because if you tilt it the wrong way, it releases the gunk, and you don't want to put that in your system. Yeah, we don't have videos, but there should be guides online in general. It's like we're using Corsair cases nowadays, so they're not standard. They're very, very, very nice, but for the most part, like computer design is largely the same. So largely, because our smaller systems are small form factor, like they're really small form factor systems. So I get it. Well, no, nothing in India. I'm sorry, not at the moment. Currently, we are focusing on the United States and North American territories with the occasional Europe. And we do ship worldwide, though. We do have customers that buy from India. Just note that the shipping prices do change. It's really important. So, sorry. The beach background. I'll change it. I'm going to change the beach background. I'll change the beach background. What do you want?
Can I be in the beach, too?
No.
That's not cool.
Let me go to the
Again,
stage.
man, I'm still stuck working in this fool. This
is too bright. That's way too bright. Let's just go to New York.
Why does
We're at New York now.
Why does he get to go to New York and I don't get to go to New York?
Sorry, I'm in New York now. Sorry. Hardline, softline. Oh, we already answered that question. Softline for both of us. Talking about the giveaway. Harp is in the channel. Another day being ignored. I answered your question. Oh. Let's see. When is someone going to make a PC with a built-in air conditioner? That sounds like a funny mod, though. I mean, the thing is, air conditioners. I mean, I don't know. It just sounds funny to me. Like I'm thinking about it.
Like maybe buy one of those mobile ones that you can tote around and cart around.
Yeah, right. And then like attach it to PC or keep the PC cool that way. I don't know. It's just overkill, though, wouldn't it?
It looked like something like you'd have like a blowtorch attachment, wheeling it around. That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah. Dark Legion Mage on Twitch asks, I'm curious for your opinion. What is the most pain in the rear of doing, or in the rear, most pain in the rear? I get it. For doing maintenance for these PCs to cleaning, and why?
I couldn't tell you because I make it a habit to at least clean my system at least like once a week.
Once a week, really? Dang.
Yeah, because I get dust everywhere at my house. I get dust, and I get like a little duster, and I dust everything around the house. So the more I dust, the more it prevents any crap getting into my system.
Well, one thing that helps are those dust filters. So for me, I only clean it like every 2 months or so. I just open it up and go.
This thing, right?
Yeah, those things do a pretty decent job. I mean, dust will get through for the most part, but especially through like the front portion, like there's usually some vents or something where dust will somehow make it through. But the dust filters definitely help prevent that. But it's not that, I don't think it's too bad. In terms of maintenance, so if you needed to change the cabling for whatever reason, that's where it gets sometimes a little problematic, especially if you zip tied everything like to a T. That's where it can get like, oh, that means you have to like do a bunch of unwiring and stuff like that. But I don't mind it.
Or if you're like me, you're like, ooh, another chance to just make it better than what it looked before.
Yeah, you know, turn a negative into a positive, right?
Always.
So there you go. Where is the full spec? I got it for you right here, friend. Take a look at it. Enjoy it. A 7000X, AMD Ryzen 9 5950X. Actually, I should do Civic Corsair 7000X case with RGB lighting. The CPU is an AMD Ryzen 9 5950X. Motherboard's an ASUS ROG Crosshair Hero. 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator RGB memory. A Corsair H150i Capellix CPU cooler, of course, with RGB lighting. And the GPU is an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. And we have three Samsung drives. We have two identical ones, which are the 1 terabyte Samsung 970 EVO Plus NVMe M.2 drive and a 2 terabyte Samsung 870 QVO series 2.5 inch SSD. Power supplies, Corsair RMX 850X power supply. Gold certified. Gold, baby. Gold. Can you add the scroller with the specs? Oh, man. Let me see if I can do that. The problem is every time I get distracted, though, Jubin, if I capture the questions, I'll see if I can get to you. That's a good idea. I've changed the stream. For those of you who've watched previous streams, you notice that the streaming setup has changed. There's no logos or anything. We're just in your face. All you get is video. There's no distractions. It's just video. I hope that's not like, it's good for you. But the problem is like now I'm down here and I can hide myself. I can be like, I don't want to see me anymore. Hide me.
I don't get to see him, period.
I'm gone. You can hear my voice. The reason we do it this way is actually it's easier to add people to the chat if necessary. So if iiTzTimmy for whatever reason woke up or had some free time and he was like, hey, I'm going to jump on the stream and talk some memes with these people, be more than happy to. You just send him the link. He's in. Boom. Excellent. But it's just us today. So it's okay. If you guys watch him, just tell him that I cried a little bit on the inside. I was so lonely. I was so lonely. I can cry in command. I can cry in command. I just think of like the saddest thing.
Don't brag about that. Crying laughter. I mean, that's cool, but
it's kind of the trick, right? But the trick is like think of something like that just like gets you, and it's like boom, the brain says cry. Crying's good for you. Anyways.
Yeah, making yourself cry. I don't know. That's good for you.
Anyways,
What the hell?
I told you, PJ. I warned you. I told you at the beginning of the stream it'd be weird. This is a weird stream.
You got a vibe going on today.
I got something going on, and I can assure you that if I did a test, I'm clean.
What? I'm gonna build this computer here. And
I told you guys. It's a Friday feeling. I can't explain it.
don't ask me to either, because you're not gonna get a straight answer.
All right, let's continue with the comments from the people. I'm catching up. I always get distracted. I like to read everyone's comments like one by one, so no one gets left out. So if you think I left you out, don't worry, I'm gonna get to you. And John Taylor over on YouTube says, it feels great knowing this amazing machine will be used to clap cheekies in Apex. Isn't it cool? I think it's great. PJ, you're making the machine that's going to let this guy like destroy people in Apex. How does that make you feel?
Cool.
Do you even play? You haven't played Apex, have you, PJ?
No, sir, I don't play Apex.
I like Apex. Apex is fun. All right, let's see here.
Play my racing games, and that's it.
I know you like your racing games.
That's all I play, my racing games. I'm trying to buy this 3D printed adapter now for my shifter.
Go to Deathwish says, I always wonder, was the size of the Lazy Susan suitable for most CPU? I'm assuming PC cases.
This one is.
Yeah, two.
I think this was. I got them stacked up on top of each other right now at the moment.
Yeah, if you see it on camera, you can actually see that PJ actually has the two. It's in the bottom of the screen.
I have two of them.
Yeah, right there.
1 and 2.
Because this case is so large that it actually doesn't hold, so we have to use 2.
Fair.
Go to that second angle there. Oh, this is a good comment. I love this comment, actually. This is a great comment. Yell Nasty on Twitch. I learned cable management from this stream.
No, you didn't.
I believe it. I did the same thing. I believe it. If you watch these streams enough, you'll see how PJ does it, and you have a general idea of like how to do it properly. It really helps. Like, I'm not kidding. It really does help. Thank you, Yell Nasty, for that comment. I really appreciate that.
You're joshing me right now.
There's something for everyone. Something like being left below on PC and about feel for others who don't know. Yeah, there you go. Is there a plan for shipping your products to Europe? Yes, shipping prices will vary though. Duck Bussy, Bussy. Tips are best practices for first-time builders. PJ will say his thing.
Patience. Don't be in a rush to get the computer built until you can go play video games. If you want it to look good, you need to be patient on what you're doing.
Yes, I 100% agree with the patience. And also another thing you like to say, PJ, I'm going to steal today, is don't be afraid.
Oh, yeah. Manhandle your parts. The more
that's the wrong word.
No, it's not. Okay, handle your parts in the more... Don't I'm not saying handle them aggressively, but don't be scared to handle your parts. Don't be scared to grab your... Don't be scared... I don't understand why you're laughing. I really don't. Just let me explain here. Like, I'm pretty sure every one of you guys would just be pretty scared to just go and grab the CPU and go toss it around like this. But I'm not saying to do that. But the more sensitive you are with the components you have, the more chances are you're going to break or bend something. So just be confident when you're holding the components. That's all, So these things, the AMD CPUs are keyed. They have a dot on the top left-hand corner, and there's an arrow on the top left-hand corner. It'll slide right in. It's 1, 2, done. Most people would be sitting there getting all jiggly and shaky and, oh my God, I'm going to break it. Yeah, you probably are going to break it. Just relax, chill.
I need to relax and chill, man.
Yeah, don't get weird like Mr. Lewis right now.
Oh man. You know what vibe I'm feeling? Eric Andre. It's like his energy has somehow seeped into my mind today. And I haven't seen that show in like months. Or any of like the video clips. It's just like I just think of Hannibal and Eric. Anyways, let's see. Let's keep on going with the comments. I got the Origin Millennium Tower. That's a good. I can tell to the team, Jubin. If you want to do we can do the cleaning thing. But it's honestly not too bad. Like I said, if you get a data vac or a good cleaning kit, or a dust, it's not too bad. All right, let's see here. Pwned by Dumplings. Why do you think most prebuild companies, I'm not going to name them, puts a little care in their computers. How do you guys break away from this company? So the big difference, and you can see it. This isn't like public knowledge. We use high end brand name components. I mean, granted, a good chunk of those components are Corsair based, but we don't skimp on the components. We use high end Corsair power supplies. We offer high end Corsair RAM. Everything is high quality. Like from top to bottom, the PC build is always going to use the best possible components. Down to the fans, we're using Corsair fans. Like we completely ensure that the system's using the best possible stuff. And unfortunately, the other companies out there, and I get it why the other companies do it, is they use cheaper components. I believe Gamers Nexus, Bitwit, and others have noted that some companies use extremely cheap power supplies. And I think the power supplies
they don't even have brand names on them. It's just
there's no brands.
It just says like 600 watt or 700
Yeah.
watt, and then it's just a really, and you get all sketchy and scarce when you want to start doing stuff. So
yeah. So and the efficiency sometimes on they don't even say it. It's funny, like the companies will tell you like, oh yeah, this PC build's got the latest CPU, the latest RAM, or a good RAM kit, a good GPU. And then you have no idea what the motherboard is. You have no idea what the power supply is. And that's why I always tell friends. Like, friends always ask me, like, hey, is this PC a good one? And then...
Yes, I agree with you 100%. When you go to certain websites and you go to look it up, it doesn't tell you what it is. It just tells you 850 watt certified gold power supply, or X570 motherboard, or, and the only components that it'll tell you that it has is maybe specifying the CPU, or maybe... that's about it. It'll tell you what kind of you're getting, an Intel CPU or an AMD CPU. It won't specify the brand that you're getting, or whatever type. It'll tell you 16 gigs of memory or 32 gigs of memory at 3200 or 36, whatever you chose. But you're not going to know if it's a Samsung or Corsair, or any other brand that that manufactures those, any other good brands. So those are things to look out for.
Yeah. And of course, you can always replace the power supply by yourself, but you don't have to do that, especially if you're spending that much on a computer. I feel like you should get a solid build from top to bottom. And thankfully, I feel like there are some companies out there that do that. Ours is one of us. We're boutique, so we're extremely high end in that regard. But there are companies that do their best to do that. So, all right, let's keep on going with the questions. Hopefully, they answer that one. Talk about extreme overclocking. Extreme overclocking.
Talk about it.
I mean, we offer overclocking services here, but we do it to the safe, it's a safe overclocking. And I know hardcore overclockers. I know like Jay's 2 cents, he does extreme overclocking. Well, it's Bitwit, like all these guys, like they push their stuff. And I know for me, I it's cool. It's not for me, but I respect people who do it. And for customers who do push this, we do have overclocking services to kind of push the CPU to like the most, at least internally, that we can do it. If you push it any further, of course, there's the risks. But hit or miss. For me, I'm fine without overclocking. Like if I get to the desired frame rate in a game that I'm playing on, like I just need to get 120 hertz, 120 frames. Once I get 120 frames, I'm fine. I'm good. So I'm playing on a TV. The LG TV. So, but I know some people that want to push it all the way to the max, but there's really no reason to do so, especially if the system is running perfectly fine. That's my opinion. I know there's other people might disagree with that. There you go. Let's keep on going. Hi from Italy. Hey, from Miami, Florida. Is a person that's building the PC using a headset mic or an external mic? If so, what's headset? PJ is using the Corsair Virtuoso headset, not the newest model. This is the older one, but it's perfectly fine. I'm using the headset to listen to it. For microphone, I'm using the Elgato Wave 3 microphone. It's great. So if you like the quality of my voice, you can check out the Wave 3 microphone on our website. I believe it's still there. Let me confirm that actually before I send you guys over there. Or Elgato's or Corsair's website. Let me confirm real quick. Microphone. Do we have it on there? Yes, we do. It is. The Elgato Wave 3 microphone is available on our website. Cool stuff. All right. Repasting is a pain. Yeah, I can see that. What do you clean the dust filters with, or replace them every? Yeah. So PJ, this is a good question. For the Millennium, the old case, how do you clean the dust filter?
That dust filter is reusable. Wash it.
There you go. Wash it. Yeah, I was gonna say. I just wanted to confirm.
If you want to use it with a spray hose, go take it outside, spray it with a spray hose, get all the dust out of it, make sure it's clean, let it dry, and then
dry.
Let it dry outside in the sun, and drop it right back in.
Is this
I'm sorry. There was
Sorry,
even dust filters in the corners too, the front of the case. There's small strips in the front sides. You can even peel those off. Those probably collect dust as well.
Actually, hold on a second. I'm sorry. The name tags aren't up. They should be up. This is one thing I don't like about this new setup is our name tags aren't properly showing up. Dang. Yeah, they should be showing up so you can see our names. So my name is Lewis. This is PJ.
Hey,
He's not JP. That JP is the Bizarre World version of PJ, or the evil twin, like in Star Trek.
I don't know what that guy's like.
Oh, you know what your evil twin looks like? PJ, look at the camera. All right, so your evil twin is like some let's see. How would you picture your evil twin to look like?
I don't want to picture anybody that looks like me.
No, but did you ever watch Star Trek how they have like Spock and then evil Spock?
No.
You've never seen that?
No.
All right, let me pull up an image so I can show you what I'm talking about. Chat, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe. I don't know if Star Trek's still for you. I don't really watch Star Trek, but I'm familiar with this concept. Evil Spock.
I'm pretty sure. They've never seen it either.
All right, so this is Evil Spock. Basically, he just has like a...
I can't see.
Like right there. That's Evil Spock. So
he has a goatee.
Spock. He has a goatee. So, PJ, what would be your evil version? Or what would be JP?
You would have chops.
You have chops? You just have mud and chops.
Yeah.
Just
all this is gone. All this is gone.
Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah.
Evil PJ. What a joke. I'd laugh in his face.
All right, let's keep on going with this.
I'd laugh in his face and be like, who's really evil?
One of my dumplings asked, are there any wireless headsets you guys recommend? We're going to be biased. I'm not going to lie. You know, Corsair's a big family. I really like the Virtuoso. Corsair also has the all new Virtuoso headset, the XT. They also have a TP version of the headset.
Those are super cool.
Yeah, the XT is cool because it has Bluetooth connectivity. So if you can connect to your phone and other devices. So check out on Corsair's website. Nebula, I'm going to head out. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. How would the PC run your building run Microsoft Download Simulator? Oh yeah, I mean Airplane Simulator. I know what you're talking about. Flight Simulator would definitely. This could handle it beautifully. The 3080 Ti and the 1550X is a perfect combo to handle the game. This computer can handle it, no problems. I've been waiting. I'm really looking forward to that Top Gun update. I'm waiting to set up, do a setup to go back to the game. Also, I mean to play VR. So. On it. Pele plays. Yay, I get to talk to people from Origin. I know Origin is sub Corsair option. Water-cooled NVMe Pro M.2 is not available in option configurator. Water-cooled NVMe drive. So that's something the team.
Yeah,
I think.
I don't think we're gonna offer it.
I don't think they're gonna offer it because they have discussions about this stuff. We have the team behind the scenes that decides what parts go on the side and the configurations. And I know I've seen it, but even for me personally, is there? I know there's some benefit, but to go that extra mile, I guess the aesthetics of it looks really cool. Let me pull up a picture. PJ, you've seen that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to water cool one of those.
I know, right?
Not trying. Imagine water cooling one.
And I know Corsair has the thing because, well, again, Corsair, right? Because Corsair does have the water block, but maybe in the future, I don't know. I don't want to speak for the team. The team has their discussions, and I'm not a part of the discussions. It looks cool, but it definitely adds an extra layer of complexity to it. So it's definitely extra. That's what they can say about that. It's extra.
If you're looking to get extra performance out of it,
it's an SD.
I just think you're gonna get you're just looking, yeah, like Lewis just said, you're getting an aesthetic look to it. It's just gonna look cool. Oh, look, I got my M.2 water cooled.
In some of the builds, I see it looks cool, but it's again, if you liquid cool your GPU, your CPU, which definitely are the two components that get the most benefit out of it, the SSD is just and also depending on the motherboard design too, because some motherboards and depending the SSD placement, if your SSD is placed right behind the GPU, forget about it. So you have to rely on that motherboard heatsink. All right, let's keep Zerk's gaming or streaming PC. This is a both, if I'm not mistaken. If Timmy was in chat, I could verify. But there you go. Derek Legion asking again. I'm curious if are you guys going to hype to try out Battlefield 2042 when it comes out and use it on your company's PCs? Yes. When Battlefield 2042 comes out eventually, I'd be actually most likely be running a stream on it. So stay tuned. But I know for me personally, I'm looking forward to playing it. All right, let's keep on going. Showdown asks, saying, "Yeah, Timmy is gonna make me jealous with that sexy beast PC." Trigger Hippie on YouTube asks, "Can you tell us which drill auto screwdriver that is? I like the small size." PJ's gonna tell you right now.
It's the I know it's a Bosch drill. I don't know the model, but
Yeah, it's a Bosch hand drill.
I got my name on it because there's a bunch of other ones that float around the manufacturing area, and you don't want your drill to get misplaced by or mixed up with others. That's my drill. I'm how do they say it? It's proud of my drill.
I don't know.
I'll carry this drill with me wherever I go.
Okay.
Somebody will pop up on the chat and know exactly what I was talking about.
All right, it's your boy Huerta on Twitch asking, "What's your favorite fan hub for managing case fan cables and RGB cables? What's the cast latency on the RAM? Want a Gen 4 SSD?" That's multiple questions in one, yeah, boy. Let me see if I can knock them out real quick. Fan hub. So we have very, very minimal choice on this because we're using Corsair fans. So we got to use Commander Pro. Are you using Commander Pro for this one, PJ?
Yeah, it's the one that comes with there's one that comes already pre-installed in the 7000X, and the Compellix cooler has one that comes with it specially. The Compellix cooler specifically needs one for itself. I'll show you right here. In order for it to plug in, there's a special cable right at the end of it, that little pin connector.
Oh yeah, focus. That focus was nice.
Saw that? That was fire.
That's good. That's good.
And then this is the Compellix hub that comes with it. You have to plug it into this. So I already got this one here. So since there's 12 fans, it's perfect. I can plug on both connectors. I can plug both fans and the RGB hubs right into these things, and I'm good to go. I don't have to have
there you
four.
Go. Yeah, so we got to use those two. In this case, was the cast latency on the RAM? It has to say it on. It's the Dominator Pro. I mean, Dominator RGB. I can probably look it up for you. We're using with the Ryzen 9. Let's see. Dominator Platinum. Dominator Platinum. RGB. And we're getting the white one. Oh no. Looking at Corsair's site, see if they have that information there anyways. I don't think they do, right? Where is it? Where is it? Hold. Cast latency. I think Corsair's website should be specific about it. Let me confirm. And I don't know which C kit this one is. I think PJ already tossed the box out, so I can't verify it for you. But if you want to look at the Dominator RAM, if you go to their tech specs, if like occurs.
Dominator RAM?
No, he's talking about the cast latency.
I have the box around here somewhere. I know I didn't throw it away.
Don't worry about it. You can look it up on Corsair's website. I don't have all the different kits on there. Sorry, I can. Oh, look at this. What's this? Does it have the say on the box? Let's see. It does not.
Walked all the way to
the box.
I walked all the way to the Caribbean to give him that.
The Caribbean, bro. I'm in New York.
So I walked all the way to New York to give him that.
Give me my specs. I have the little booklet. Installation. Very cool. Give me the specs. It doesn't say on here. I'm sorry. Yeah, this one is the, let me confirm, just looking at the 16 gigabyte, 32 megahertz. I was wrong. I put 36. Oof. 16 gigabytes. So it's, wait a second. How many 6 of RAM are in there?
2.
Okay, 16, wait. That's
32 gig.
Okay, it's making sure. Just making sure.
That's an old box.
Okay. PJ gave me the wrong box. There's different kits,
Sorry.
PJ. There's different kits.
My apologies.
He's going here to New York back and forth. Eesh. Okay, let's keep on going with the questions. Caster Wrath on YouTube asks, "What's the smallest build you guys have allowed for a second PCIe slot? Would love to get one for color grading, but need a deck link." It's got to have to be the
Ridiculous.
Neuron because the Kronos doesn't support 2, does it? I think it's only 1
What?
PCIe slot.
It only supports 1.
Yeah, Kronos is only 1. I mean, Kes, if I want to be like super honest, you're gonna have to probably search for other cases because I know the ones that we have on our website probably might not fit your needs. And so if you're looking for small with 2, yeah, no. The Neuron is definitely the one that would be closest to, but
That would be
I
this.
think that
Yeah,
might be too big.
that's the smallest one you're gonna get with 2 PCI slots.
Yeah. Sorry. Any plans EU? I cannot speak to that. I have no idea. I could say yes. I could say no. I have no idea. Everything I say is hogwash in regards to that. Sorry. Dark Legion Mage picking up exactly what I Hannibal quit, I know. But he did show for the finale, which is nice. I appreciate that. All right, I'm catching up. I'm catching up, guys. I'm catching up. Do all cases have 3 docks on the back? Just wondering, because just bought a PC from y'all and you have 2 SSDs. It depends on the case. All right, I'm assuming you're talking about like the side panel, like the actual like mounting areas. It depends on the case. This one has 3, right, PJ?
Excuse
SD
me?
mounts. It's
Yeah.
SSD
Well,
mounts.
no, the 5000X has it. The 4000X has it. They have 3 SSD mounts on the
3.
back.
3? Okay,
3.
okay. I just want to make sure.
On the back side over here, if you want to flip to the other camera,
Yeah, hold on.
you're talking about right
Yeah, it
here,
was
right?
3. Yeah.
Yeah. This 5000X and 4000X have the exact same thing too.
I just remember the 4000 had 2.
No, the 7000, the only difference between the 4000, 5000, and the 7000 is the 7000 has 2 trays that you can mount at the bottom.
Okay.
The other 5000 and 4000 only have 1.
Okay.
But I removed that because I don't need that.
Oh, I see the YouTube comment. That's the same one I answered earlier. Give me a PC. I'm a broke apprentice. No. Sorry. PJ doesn't like it when I do that.
I get upset. I get upset when you make him do the voice. Stop making him do the voice.
Dark Legions, was your policy PC gets messed up while shipping or while built? Support. There's a bunch of support protocols for that. I mean, we ship the desktops in crates, so that's like the best protection that we can offer them. So
It all depends on the shipping company for that.
yeah. Lathe Bader. I was thinking about upgrading my PC and wonder if Ryzen 7 5800X compatible with a B50F motherboard upgrade BIOS. I can't tell you off the top of my head. You have to do research. I can do quick research for you to confirm, but you have to be careful with those. I know AMD does take pride in that backwards compatibility feature, and of course you upgrade the BIOS if it's compatible, but you have to be careful with that sometimes. And like I appreciate it. AMD's great for that. Yeah, you have to read, and also it's on motherboard basis too, because some motherboards I've read that like even though AMD says it supports, the motherboard itself might not. Look it up. It's on a case by case basis. And also upgrading the BIOS thing, that's a whole other thing. But if you know how to do that, good. If you don't, yeesh. No. At least pop it in your head as you're already in communication with the team. I hate that feeling so much. For me, like, not just PC, but like in other things, it's the most frustrating thing in the world. Sorry about that. Filled all the giveaways. Good for you, Showdown. Oh, I'm catching up to the end. Oh, I did it. Oh, hold on. I didn't ask a Gen 4 SSD question. Why not the 980 Pro instead of 970 Evo Plus? So that's the team. Like, again, if we're up to me, everything would be the most high end stuff. But the team makes the decisions behind the scenes in terms of what SSDs to go with. The 970 Evo Plus, I think, is totally fine. I don't make the choices in terms of the components. That's behind the scenes, and also iiTzimmy's team too. Like they work on that. Like they say, like, hey, recommend this, recommend
They
that.
choose the parts. They'll ask us they'll ask us what we recommend, and then based on that, we'll tell them what we like. And if there's other things that particularly that he wants, we'll work on getting those things for the system.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we try to stick to the things we have, that we offer in house.
Yep. All right, let's keep on going. Poem by Dumplings. You guys know when Half-Life 3 is coming out? Yes, I do, actually. It comes out... I'm going to say 2024. You heard it here first. Half-Life 3, 2024. Oh, I have no idea. But you know what sucks? I was talking about this with King George last stream too, because like Alex is awesome. Half-Life Alex is amazing, but the problem with Half-Life Alex is the fact that not everyone has access to a PC, a super powerful PC. And number two, a VR headset that connect to that super powerful PC. I highly like Half-Life Alex comes with my highest recommendation. If you like the Half-Life franchise and for whatever reason, like I know there's some people out there that VR's not for them. I get it, whether it's health reasons, physicality reasons, or just
you just don't like it.
Yeah, it's true. Like me, you just like having that thing strapped to your face. But Valve did such an amazing job in number one, making it comfortable for people to play, and number two, just an overall like one of the best, if not one of the best, if not the best VR game ever made. It's just that good. I speak very highly of it. I'm actually planning on doing a replay of it.
VR fan.
Me or you?
You.
I like VR. I'm not too into it now these days because there's really not too many like big games like Alex coming out. So sorry. But yeah, I highly recommend you guys check out Half-Life Alex if you're able to. And you don't have to get an index. I know most people online, they say, oh, you need to get a super powered PC and an index. You don't need an index. I'm not the biggest fan of the Oculus line of headsets, but the Oculus is fine too. Let's see. Understood. I typically go for the 980, 90 Pro with the 970s is still in performance, more competitive pricing. No, it totally makes sense. I get it. Like I myself, I'd probably go different drives, I guess. But I'd probably go with if I had to choose between 980 Pro and the 970s, I'd probably go with 980. 970 is fine. Dark Legion. Off topic from all this tech goodness, what are the TV shows or movies you guys have been watching lately? PJ.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
Who doesn't? I don't know. Like YouTube just has.
And I watch a lot of like DIY videos that YouTube has. Like I like watching videos that these guys buy totaled or damaged cars and then they just rebuild them back up. Like something that you would think like, oh, there's no way there's no way that you can get that car fixed back up and running, and then lo and behold, I see one of these guys bought a rolled over Jeep and they fixed the entire thing, and I was just like in awe. Like, how can you even possibly put that thing back together?
Experience.
What else do I watch? I like a lot of I watch Dave on FX.
Iron Dave.
Yeah, that's a really good show, dude.
When I watched it, you ever watch the movie Pop Star with the lonely
Ant? Yeah.
Lonely Ant? Oh my gosh, that movie was a trip, man.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh man, I like the B scene. Do you remember the B scene?
No, I'd be lying to you.
So they have like a conversation, and then Andy Samberg tells the camera guy like turn off the camera, and then all of a sudden like you see all the text on screen saying how like the queen bee shows up, and it sounds like this like giant like a monster queen bee, and then he uses a flamethrower to kill the queen bee, but you don't see any of it. And then Andy Samberg's like, "Did you get that on video?" He's like, "No, you told us to turn off the cameras."
Oh, that's right.
It's so dumb, but I'm like, and I think for one of the like, because you know how they make special editions for movies and stuff. The cover of that movie is actually the scene where he kills the queen bee with the flamethrower. Someone like they hired an artist to draw it.
What the hell?
That was a good movie. But I'm looking forward. I don't know if we have any anime fans in the chat. I know you're out there. I'm not. Okay, I'm honest with you guys. It's not my thing. Sorry, it's not my thing. I don't pay attention to seasons. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm sorry. Like I go to convention. when I used to go to conventions, I see people dressed up as all these characters. Like, I have no idea who you are, but good. Like, it's great. You're dressing up. On Amazon, specifically Amazon Prime, they just released the Evangelion, like all the movies, the rebuild movies. Evangelion is one of the few franchises or anime things that I actually like. I've never seen any of the rebuilds, so I am looking forward to watching all the movies today. Oh, not today, or over the course of the weekend, I should say. So that'll be fun because again, I've never seen any of them, so it's pretty good. Oh, Suicide Squad, that was another one. Did you see that, PJ, or no?
Yeah, I did. I actually thought it was pretty good.
You liked it? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
We saw that one in the theaters. I have to give a shout out to John Cena. Oh man, I feel like he was so wasted in the Fast movie or Fast and Furious because he's funny.
Their
Like,
connections.
like
We're
John
all gonna
Cena. Like, oh my gosh, like if you guys have never seen the movie Blockers, that's also another good John Cena comedy movie. Like when
Yeah, they
he taps
changed
into
that
that
name.
comedy,
It wasn't supposed to be just blockers, but yeah, I know I've seen that movie. That's a great movie.
yeah,
The
John
one where
Cena comedy.
their kids go to prom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I feel like the Fast and Furious movies need to make him funnier because he's good. Like, I don't like him when he's serious and it's not like grumpy, like I'm grumpy. But when he's funny, he lets loose. Like he can tell he's having a good time. And Suicide Squad definitely had that. So, all right. So now that I said anime, the chat is just blowing up. Oh man, let's see. Everyone's talking about what they're watching. So we got some Cloverfield, Shawshank Redemption, Escape from Pretoria, Guns Akimbo. Guns Akimbo is a trip of a movie, man.
Guns Akimbo was pretty good.
Yeah, with Daniel Radcliffe.
You weren't expecting that from him.
Oh no, that movie. What else? Your Name is a good anime movie. Oh, Spirited Away. What anime do you watch? So that's the thing I was saying earlier. I don't watch like series. Like I know there's seasons of anime that come through. I don't keep up with any of that. There's only occasionally where I'm kind of like, oh, let's see what's going on here. And one series of anime that I absolutely love, but it's like hate it or take it or leave it anime is Pop Team Epic.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. And
yeah, I don't think I'm curious. That would be a good reaction video is to have PJ watch like an episode of Pop Team Epic. Chat, if you know what you're familiar with what I'm talking about, you get it. If you know, you know. It's one of those things. If you know, you know. But Pop Team Epic, perfect. One of the greatest things ever made. But it's not for everyone. I showed it to my friends. I forced my friends to watch, and they're like, "Dude, what is this? What is wrong with you? Like, do you need help?"
yeah,
It's one of those. It's one of those. It's definitely one of those shows. It's definitely in the same almost comedy like area of like Eric Andre though, of his like super out there stuff. But Eric Andre is more like physical. This is more visual. So
Eric
like what he
Andre
does
is visual.
to, oh my gosh, like the guests, like the stuff that he does to guests is just insane.
Eric Andre is visual.
He's both though, right? King Pop Team makes anime, so you can only do so much in the cartoon for the most part. Cartoons. Oh, I just offended like 20 people in chat right now. I'm sorry. Oh man.
It's not cartoon, it's animation. What?
I'm sorry.
It's a form of a cartoon.
I claim innocence. Jeff Smith on Facebook asks, what is the smallest case you will put two 3090s into? That's a good question. Let's take a look what the website says.
Probably 5,000.
You think 5,000? I think the 4000X could probably get away with it. Let's take a look.
Pushing it.
Let's take a look. No, 4000X can't do it. I think it's 5,000. So the Millennium. Yes, most likely the Millennium. So let's see 5000X. If my site speeds up. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Graphics cards. No. Really? I think the 5000X can fit it. On our website, we don't do it though. I think they changed it, right, PJ? They must have changed it.
It's possible.
They might have made it so the 7,000. No, I guess if you're doing it on your own, I'm pretty confident. Maybe not the NVIDIA 3090, but other like different model, like an EVGA one, for example, which I believe are we using EVGA today?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you got an EVGA 3090, this is a 3080 Ti we're using. If you got an EVGA 3090, I think I have confidence you can fit 2 of them. In that case,
That's a pretty monstrous GPU as well.
but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they got it right. I'm just being a clown. No, you know what it is. We don't offer dual GPU setups anymore. That's what happened. That's what we can see on the site.
Yep.
So I'm sorry, Jeff. So we don't offer dual GPUs anymore. That's what happened. I think if you do, you have to do a special order for it. So you have to contact the sales team. But if you do it on their website directly, we don't do it. I think there's a reason for that. I think one of the things, it's more professional. I think if I go to the professional side.
I think, yeah, if you go to the Pro line will offer you dual 3090s.
Yeah, on the gaming side, we don't do it.
Yeah.
Let me double check and confirm. No. Oh, wait, no, wait. No, I'm wrong. Oh, yes, you can. So you can't. I'm right. If you get an L class, Jeff, if you get an L class on the website and you configure it, you can get 2 3090s with the 5000 X case. So I was right. The 5000 X case does support 2. So the 7000 X2, but I'm pretty sure the 5000 X is the smallest case that can support dual 3090s. So take that with what you will. Jordan, anyways, when do you think GPU price will sort them out? Because I don't really want to spend one. Yeah, no, I got you. Over time, you're seeing a lot of GPUs pop up from different websites, different companies. Best Buy does some stuff. Micro Center, if you have them near you. I know I'm naming companies, but I'm just trying to be helpful to you guys. You just got to keep a checkout or keep looking out. I know it's a pain. I mean, I had to do the grind myself back in November. I was able to secure one, but that was like, I wanted to get the 3080 in September. I had spent from September to October to November, no lie, like wake up every day. Is there any new information on graphics cards? Is there any new information on graphics cards? I didn't use work. I work at Origin PC.
And you couldn't even get your hands on it.
I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it from work. So I was like, you're on your own. I'm like, okay, I'll get it myself. Here we go. And I finally did it in November. So it took me some time, like dedicated to go get. Well, actually, I didn't get the 3080. I was able to get the 3090. And then I remember I ordered it and I was telling myself, like, do I want to keep that? And then when I bought it and I held it, and I'm like, yes, I do. I'm keeping this. So the 3090 is sitting comfortably in my PC, using it for 4K gaming, 120 hertz. Not many people can say they can do that. I can do that. So that is definitely 1% gaming right there. I am the 1%. So I like my 3090. Let's see. Yeah, I think is this where my name goes on YouTube? Has got it right. I'm pretty sure like as time goes on, we'll see more, especially when the holidays are closer, because we're in August going on September. Come October, I'm pretty sure they're going to be pumping up as many GPUs as possible because it's the holidays. People want to upgrade. I mean, people always want to upgrade, especially nowadays. But you should see more availability. So just don't pay scalpers. I know people do it and it sucks, but I can't. Like, I hate giving scalpers money. It is like one of my biggest pet peeves, and the team knows it. I don't know if they're watching, but they know it. Every time like anything scalper related comes up, I just like I turn into like a little monster. I'm like, scalpers. I hate them. I know I'm assuming you're looking for a new GPU. I always say my caveats with used GPUs because used GPUs aren't bad, but the problem is the market is pushing up the prices of used GPUs too. It's insane. So you're much better off trying to get the new one. Skipper. Any suggestion on how to ship a PC safely? Yeah, if you get a good cardboard box, like a sturdy cardboard box,
Crate?
a crate. I mean, the crate's always a good idea
No,
too.
not the crate. Crate's obviously giving us what we do here, but freight. If you
Freight.
really want your system to 100% be certain that you're going to receive it on time, you would request it if you shipped freight.
That's gonna cost a lot. There's a cost to that, though.
Yes, there is.
It's a cost to that.
But you'll get your system, and you'll get your system with no issue.
You know, you could also do those foam things, but I don't know if you can buy them individually. You know what I'm talking about? The things that we use, PJ? Like the foam self-inflatable that we put in the inside of the case.
Oh, those inserts?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think those would be a good idea too, right? To use that.
You could. Yeah, you could use those.
Yeah, I don't, I'm pretty sure you could buy those individually. I just don't know what they're called. Yeah, that's a good option. You know what the worst part is about modern computer cases, though? And I've said this before on stream, is the tempered glass. I love tempered glass. It looks amazing, but shipping it scares me. Which is why I created a second PC. I call it the travel PC, which is all aluminum, metal and plastic, mainly metal. So if for whatever reason it gets dinged up, like falls, it's metal, doesn't break. Hence, travel PC. So that'd be that's the thing. I'd recommend try to go for if you have a glass, be careful. It's doable. Be careful. Definitely try to aim for a case or an option to like put a build in that, especially if you're doing shipping or traveling. Like if I were to move, I'd definitely put the PC in my car. I wouldn't put it in the U-Haul. It's my child. My child. The child.
Sounds like you.
Little baby Yoda in the car. All right, let's see what else we got over here. Got some more comments. Keep the comments coming. You guys are great today. I appreciate today's chat. You guys are awesome across the board. Not just YouTube and Facebook, but Twitch too. You guys have definitely caught up. I appreciate it. Crispy Rice asking, is 400 for GTX 1080 decent? Oh man, that sucks. Because like in the back of my head, you could probably get your hands on like a 3070 or a 3060 for around the same price if it was MSRP. And you get so many, like the benefits out of 3060 and 3070 are just, it's nice. It's nice to have those features. That's just a tough pill to swallow. But in terms of if you are like desperate, and when I say desperate, I mean like you absolutely need a GPU right now, 400 is a tough pill to swallow. I'm sorry. I just know the market's so rough for that. All right, let's keep on going. I love watching these. What?
Did he just say $400 for a 1060?
1080.
For 1080?
It's not bad, but full well knowing that the 3060 and 3070 are close to ish that price range, wouldn't you go for the 3060 or 3070?
Yes, I would.
That's what hurts. That's what hurts.
I just throw the few extra $100 out and just get something that's gonna last me a little longer.
And it's newer, so theoretically it'll last longer timeline wise, right? So
yeah, so the couple of $100 was definitely worth it.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it going. Alexis over on YouTube asked, love watching this. What model is this tower? This is the Corsair 7000X. Let me pull up the specs really quick for you. Just free, as you asked. Yeah, it's the Corsair 7000X. We launched that in June 30th. We did a special stream a couple weeks ago where we built in this case for like the first time. And it was really fun. And then it's a big old case. You can see, and actually let me go to the main camera. You can see how big it is. You can see PJ in the background there. And the size of the motherboard and the RAM, like it's a big old case. Like he's on. Bye, PJ. Swap to the other camera, but it's a big case. All right, let's keep on going. Is there a name? I got a 360 bundle and online. Oh, there you go. And online did bundle for 625 Days Gone and the power supply. I mean, it's a good bundle, I guess. Days Gone is pretty. I'm assuming that's the PC version of the game. And then the 60 watt power supply, it's okay. Was it a brand name one or just a random one? Hopefully it's a brand name one. Dark Legion. Are there any upgrades if you have the time and money to upgrade a personal PC at home? If yes, what PC parts would it be and why?
For For me, if I'm gonna upgrade anything, I'm gonna upgrade my OS, not my OS drive, but maybe my storage drive, wherever I
Storage.
have my games, so my games load faster. And then either maybe my GPU, because I know my memory will last. I ran up until recently. I was running 16 gigs at 2133 on my computer, and I just recently updated to 32 gigs at 3200. I do definitely see a difference, but I was still running games with the 2133 without any issues. It wasn't giving me problems. Everybody just, I want to say a lot of people just make these excuses to justify why they need to get the newest stuff. My computer was built off of used parts and it runs fantastic.
Hold on. I'm looking up right now what I got. Because I know my CPU and my GPU. I completely forgot what RAM kit I got. Because what happened with me with my RAM kit is I bought one, I returned it because I got another one. So I think I have 32. I'm pretty sure I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. But if I were to upgrade any parts, I don't like. I'm in a good place. I don't see myself upgrading anything right anytime soon because I got two 1920 gigabyte SSDs from Corsair. So I have like close to. Hold on, I lost the PJ. Try again.
I said, I think those are MP500s.
Yeah, the MP500s.
The 1920, right? Because they're not exactly 2 terabytes.
Yeah, they're not exactly 2 terabytes. So I have two of those. I have the 3090. I have a 9700K.
9700K.
Yeah, and then
That's a hell of a CPU too, man. Those CPUs
yeah,
are
32
great,
gigabytes
dude.
of RAM. No, I think I'm pretty good. I mean, if I had to change anything, it may be the CPU, but it's fine for what I use it primarily for gaming.
Same with me.
It's fine.
And if I changed it, it wouldn't even be the newest CPU. I'm gonna keep going up from what I got right now. I think I'm running I think I'm running a 9700K on my CPU.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for somebody to just throw out a deal that I can't say no to on like a 10900K, and I'll jump on that.
Yeah. Let's see. We got some more questions coming up. I can get them. They're not sure if it'll survive shipping, maybe because I never used it. Ugh. I wish I'd be more helpful with that shipping question, man. Lil Roy, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Roy? Lyroy? I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm sorry. I just jumped on a stream. Never thought Origin PC would have a Twitch channel, and you guys would stream PC builds. What are the specs for this machine? Oh, I'll put them up again for you. I'll run them through real quick. We're building with the Corsair 7000X case, an AMD Ryzen 9 5950X CPU, and this uses ROG Corsair Crosshair. Corsair Crosshair. It's close. Motherboard, 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator RAM, Dominator Platinum RAM. Corsair H150i Elite Capellix CPU cooler. We're using Corsair SP fans with RGB lighting. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti is the GPU of choice here. And we're using three Samsung drives. Two of them are identical. The identical ones are the 1 terabyte Samsung 970 EVO Plus NVMe M.2 drive, which both are going to be mounted on the motherboard, of course. And then also 2 terabyte Samsung 870 QVO series SSD. That's a quick rundown. That was real fast. I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. This is where my name goes. What expects your travel PC? So my travel PC is a little weird because I have a 2080 on this GPU, but the CPU is where the weak. Actually, that's the. If I were to upgrade anything, it would be my travel PC because the CPU is like it's reaching end of life 100%. Because I was playing Warzone on it a couple of months ago, and it was struggling. It was struggling. It's a 4790. Yeah, 4790.
4790K or 4790?
Yeah, 4790, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
You didn't even put the K in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of that thing.
I mean, it worked.
Get rid of that thing.
But I don't really use it. That's the thing. I don't use a travel PC. The idea so I built the travel PC with the intention.
Your travel PC, then I would say if you're gonna upgrade anything in your travel PC, go find like a 6700K.
But you know what I could do, PJ? I was thinking about this. I have a 9700K in my current build, right?
Get yourself a new CPU, but you're gonna have to get a new motherboard.
I have to get a new mother. I have to get a new CPU. But transfer that 9700K.
You need at least a Z370.
No. But what I completely need a new kit. 5950X with a 3090.
Oh, you want to go AMD?
Swap it.
So you're saying go AMD in your mini rig?
In the main rig, 5950X, and then for the travel PC, the 9700K. with the
Oh,
motherboard.
okay, yeah, you can do
Like
that.
take that part from my main PC, move it to the child PC. So my child PC is basically like a monster now. If you had the 9700K with the 2080, whew, that's a monster guaranteed right there. And then my home PC, whew, super monster. So, but again, like I said, the purpose of the child PC is to like go to a friend's house and we do like a LAN thing or something, or QuakeCon. QuakeCon was honestly like the main intention of the travel PC because I wanted to have something. I didn't want to use a laptop. That's my number one thing. I did not want to use a laptop. I know gaming laptops are great. We sell gaming laptops at originpc.com, but it's so like when you're QuakeCon and you see all these desktops, you get that FOMO. You're like, oh, I gotta bring a PC, man. I gotta bring a desktop, like my desktop, like a desktop that I can be like, this is mine. And the travel PC. So what I've done with the travel PC, I have a bunch of stickers on it. So whenever I travel somewhere, I try to get a sticker of the place I've gone to, and I put the sticker on it. I also have like bands on there, game reference, like Spider-Man sticker. It's a PC that reflects my personality and stuff that I've been to. So, and it's a metal case. That's something very important. It is a metal case. So if for whatever reason, like FedEx or the airport, like something happens, it can survive. Like, oh no, the thing holding the PC has dropped. Oh no, what happened? Like, it's fine. It can fit in checked luggage. That's the other thing. Not checked, carry-on. It can fit in carry-on luggage because it's compact. So, yeah. There. I just went on the travel PC. I know PJ's like, man, this guy's talking about travel PC too much.
Child PC.
Travel PC.
Fish,
Look at the 1%er talking about two
yeah.
PCs. I don't have one PC.
Yeah, it's two PCs and I got
Oh,
one.
this guy's got two PCs.
Just bragger and just gonna build a computer for this guy and yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah, see, literally as I was saying that shit, I makes a comment. You guys, all you guys have a nice GPU in here. You guys make me a little sad and jealous of you guys. See, exactly what I just said. I'm sorry.
I'm not bragging about my GPU. I didn't say anything about my
God.
GPU. I just said I could upgrade my CPU. My computers, I have a bunch of used parts.
And you see, that's what the problem. Jordan brings up comment. I spent 420 on Asus Dual GeForce RTX 2060 Evo Edition. It's kind of a scam, but need one bad. That's the thing, right? If you need a GPU, like you need it. Like I'm not saying for games, like oh, you could play Counter-Strike on a CPU graphics card, right? But if you need it for like work or you need it for school, that's where they get you, and that's why I hate scalpers.
What do you need? What do you need an RTX 3080 for school?
If you're doing renders or you're doing engineering,
then you need it for work purposes, not for gaming.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what people need GPUs. Like
most people just
need it.
Most people just tell their parents, "Hey, no, I need this GPU for school." And I'm like, "What ideal world do you need a 3090?"
Well, I'm not even saying like parents. I'm saying like professionals. So people like need GPUs. That's the problem. And then you have gamers that like want GPUs. There's a difference between want and need, right?
Yeah, you wanted a GPU. See, so there's some guy out there that needs a 3090, but you happily have it just sitting in your computer because you don't want to help the person who's trying to educate
that
themselves.
Phrasing is just totally messing up my setup, PJ. I wanted to play in 4K 120 hertz. Don't judge me. It's like no.
It's all your fault.
Person could be using that 39 to advance the human race.
Yeah, and you're over here just like, ha, look, Doom, ha, murder.
Look, Doom. That's like that meme. The meme with like the Chad dude and then like the guy who's like ranting. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like the yes. It's like, did you really buy 39 for 4K 120 hertz gameplay?
Yeah, I did.
Yes. That's me. That's me. That is exactly the meme. It's like, yes, I did. I wanted to play Doom at 4K 120 hertz. Sue me. And then someone sues me. Oh no, don't sue me, please. Legal. Of course, don't. This is all. I'm just saying nonsense. I'm saying nonsense. It's Friday.
It's all in good fun.
All right. Is EVA PSE as for PS5? That's not too bad. You got a good deal there then.
Wow.
Grizzles or Grizzless. I say Grizzles. I'm sorry, Grizzless. How long is the part selected phase usually? Contact your sales rep. They should be the ones to tell you that. Unfortunately, I do not know. I'm sorry. Michael Grand on YouTube says, people kill me that bought a 3900X and then buying a 5900X the year after, throwing away 200 for 15% benchmarks and maybe 5% in gaming. I mean, if you have the money, by all means do it. There's some people, like, if you don't have the money, then don't do it. But if you don't mind, like, if the cost to the performance boost is worth it to you, then do it. I went from the 2080 to 3090, but it made sense because I wanted to play stuff in 4K at high refresh rate. It made sense. 2080 can kind of barely do that. It struggled. But with 39, forget about it. Everything. High refresh rate. Let's keep on going. No. See, calling out the comments here. That's awesome. Apex Legends PC. Yes, this is an Apex Legends PC. That's a good question. PJ, I don't know if you've ever done this either. I know I haven't. Nepets, I'm mispronouncing. But actually, no, your name's backwards. I just Wilson Stephen. Did I do that right? I think I did
Wilson
it right,
Stephen.
right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, your name's just backwards.
Have I ever built a rack-mounted gaming PC? I have not built a rack-mounted gaming PC before. The closest thing that I could say I got to building one was there was a customer who requested that he wanted RGB, custom RGB lights in the rack mount, but it wasn't for gaming related. I guess he just wanted to have a flashy server.
Oh, see, Showdown was talking about it earlier, how he needed it, right? So he says, I'm an animator, I need it, and I don't have it. I have to make my work in college. See?
Well, that's blame Lewis. He's the reason why you don't have a 3090 right now.
I'm not the one who makes the GPUs and ships them.
Imagine you could have got one back in November, but Lewis had to have a 3090 or 3080, and he's like, "Oh, I can't afford 3080, so I guess I'm just gonna have to jump on a 3090," which is, and inconvenience some poor soul.
Hey, man. He's just dragging on me. Look at him laugh. Look at him laugh. He's doing the Seth Rogen laugh. Yeah, now he's doing it for real. Okay, let's keep on going.
This computer only has a few fans.
Would you rather have a PC that you know that's good for a good amount of time, or where you have to upgrade every year?
Good amount of time.
A good amount of time.
I don't need to have the latest and greatest. That's me.
Yeah, that's why everyone was shocked when I said I got the 3090. It's like, dude, that's not you. I'm like, I was able to get it. Might as well keep it. And I
get that. I get where you're coming from in that sense. If I'm looking for something and I can't find what I want, and I just happen to find the better version of what I'm looking for, excuse me, I'd feel dumb if I turned it down. Oh no, I'm not going to get it because it's not what I want. You get it, you got now you got what you wanted and some.
All right, let's see here. Oh, we got some more quiet comments over here. I don't want a gaming PC, just missing a graphics card to use it. There we go. Timmy, I'm gonna be needing your old one. Tiamoof. I'll be going from an i7 7700K and a 1070 to an i9 10900 3080 from Origin PC 2. Can't wait. Oh, exciting.
That's a killer. That's a killer upgrade.
That's a good upgrade right there.
That's one of those things you're just going to be you're just going to be staring at it with your mouth, like your jaw wide open, just like, what the hell am I looking at right now? This is mind blowing.
That's a good one. Enjoy it. Showdown. If you need anything, I'll be there for you guys. Find you guys funny. Thank you, Showdown. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Whoever's sticking around in the stream. It's been a pretty low key stream today. Not low key, but low key.
I'm trying to work on the system as quickly as I can, guys. But adding 12 fans to a system is not an easy feat.
Yeah, it's like a lot of cable. I mean, cable management.
It's a lot of look at that. Look.
Do a count. Just show people the count. Not the cables, but it's like, so you have.
Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And that leads me to another question, PJ, from Little Roy right here, 00. What are the fan configurations? Positive pressure, blow through, whatever. Like what's gonna be the setup here? Because you have like 8 fans at the front, pretty much. The fans attached to the radiator.
This isn't such an insane setup. So if it was more if it was a more performance based system, I'd probably reverse these towards the back to to bring cool air in.
Yeah. So what's gonna be the setup there?
So it's gonna intake, exhaust hot air, rises out the top. So you're gonna intake into here, bring cool air, and it's gonna exhaust out the back.
Okay, there you go. But I think in terms of the positive, I don't think you're in the pressure and stuff like that.
No.
There you go. All right. Curious for PJ, what is the most flashy PC you've built from Origin PC that are jelly for the customer to have?
Big O.
If
Big O Mega Desk.
you guys don't know what I'm talking about, see, I can put up images for you.
See, Big O Mega Desk. Maybe Wolfenstein. Would you say Wolfenstein, Lewis?
Wolfenstein's pretty cool.
And the Cyberpunk PC, the one that I sent to Linus, was pretty dope too.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just putting up a bunch of images on screen. Get ready, guys. I'm gonna create a little alternate screen. Actually, no,
Overflow of images.
Actually, I'm gonna let's see. So yeah, you're saying the Big O, the Mega Desk.
Yeah, Mega Desk was super fresh, dude. That was one of my favorite builds. And surprisingly didn't take as long as I thought it would. You know what I mean? Because when you have that desk sitting in front of you and then you throw all the hardware right in front of you and you're like, all right, let's get going. That's pretty damn intimidating. And I was able to knock it out it took me a whole week.
Trying to like get the screen cap of the actual, oh my gosh, yeah. Definitely the Mega Desk. Good one.
Mega Desk is pretty fresh. We did that one for Matthias.
Yeah. So we have Big O, Mega Desk, and what was the other, Wolfenstein?
Yeah. I want to say Wolfenstein. I've done so many cool ones, man. Some guys have really cool setups. T-Pain's Hardline was fresh.
Yeah, T-Pain was really cool.
T-Pain's Hardline was ridiculous. And I love even when you go watch certain documentaries or something he's in, there was one that he recently put up and it had nothing to do with Corsair Origin. He's just sitting there in his room and then the background is his background and writing bold letters. You see Origin and he's got a big Corsair desk and sometimes he's standing up, you get in the background, you can see the PC in the bottom corner. He's all like, it's like free, like not positive free advertisement when you're not even expecting it, you know? I appreciate that guy.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, we gave this one away. The Genesis, the Wolfenstein one.
Yeah, okay. I signed it.
All right, get ready. We're gonna make a quick jump over here. Whoop. So that's a Big O.
That's still on the website. If you type it in, it'll still take you directly to the website.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, not this one. We sent Unbox Therapy a fully custom built Origin PC Genesis with a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One X, right? And then a Nintendo Switch embedded, like dock inside, and also a full gaming PC and a streaming PC, right?
Yeah. No, it wasn't the streaming PC.
Is this a gaming PC?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a gaming PC.
The gaming PC at the time, it had a RTX Titan in it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there you go. There's tech specs. If you guys can see it, I think. Can you guys see it, or is it blurry? I hope it's not blurry. Please let me know. And then over here we have the Mega Desk, which is over on YouTube. We're gonna play it real quick here. I'm gonna mute the audio, but they're gonna show it over here in a couple seconds.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Yeah, they added the effects here. So that's the actual table. You can see the configuration. That's hardline liquid cooled. So nice little sneak peek. You can look this one up pretty good. It's a Mega Desk 2.0 on Overkill, the channel. And then the Genesis, this is the, I think we have a gallery, actually even a video too, right? Yeah, of PJ doing like the cutting to make
that That was in I went to they actually I got it was pretty cool. I got flown out to California and got interviewed for
Yeah.
NVIDIA GeForce Garage for that PC.
Yeah. There you go. Those are PJ's highlights. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's pretty cool. Go down a little trip down memory lane. Let me close out.
I wonder what that here you wonder the crazy
Oh, it's
thing
blurry.
is,
It's really blurry. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why it's blurry. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it back up to going.
you know what was really cool is you remember the Wolfenstein build when we did the giveaway for that contest? Somebody won and this woman won the PC and gave it to her boyfriend.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. I remember. I was in the conversation with that. Yeah.
It's like what a woman, dude.
Yeah, it's like you gotta marry her.
It's like, dude, you imagine like, oh here. And the guy's mouth is just like
Yeah, I'm sorry, it came out blurry, guys. It's this setup. Trying to figure out like this is a cool setup, but it's unfortunately everything came out blurry from that. I'll keep working on it. This is gonna be the last slide build for a little bit, so I have to change it up again for the next time go around.
Yeah, we'll come in here and we'll mess around, make sure everything's running right.
All right, let's keep on going.
I'll make sure Lewis is doing his his job properly for you guys.
Yeah. All right, let's see. No, I'm gonna be in New York.
I'm gonna be in New York.
I'm Spider-Man. Thwip. All right. Making surfaces. I think that's not what your name is. Twitch. I'm playing on an i7 700K and Vega 64. Check out the Vega and AMD build with R5 2600 and 77K. So 700K is great, man. That one's still gonna hold up for a little bit more. That one's got some juice in it. How are you guys reacting to the Steam Deck? Just curious. I have it pre-ordered, so that hopefully answers that question.
Do you really?
Yeah.
How much do you have to put down?
Oh, it's a $5 like lock-in price.
Oh, okay. Not too bad at all. See, for me, I'll be like, if you need a portable gaming PC, that's it right there. Why would you need your mini PC anymore? If you got that.
Would you play on a 2080 or the Steam Deck?
I would play on the Steam Deck because graphics
Really
don't need to be the graphics aren't the end all be all of me playing a game. As long as it performs great, I don't need to have the best graphics. And and then secondly, you have to understand what you're playing on. Do you really need a 2080 for that small screen? You do, yeah.
Well, not for the screen. Like if you went to QuakeCon, you've seen QuakeCon, right?
I'm over here talking to a guy that's got a 3090. Guys.
No. I'm
with chat. You in chat. I'm with you guys. I'm not gonna let this guy just walk all over us with his 3090. And I'm pretty sure it's a Founders Edition too. It's not even just a regular edition. Or an EVGA.
If you're QuakeCon, let's say like you had everything covered for QuakeCon, they like you got your seat. You have to bring a build if you want to play games at QuakeCon. You would bring the Steam Deck.
Yep, and my VR headset.
Wow. Why?
I just play on my. I would play on my phone.
No.
I just like.
PJ, you're killing me here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like doing this.
You are killing me.
Pushing them buttons.
You're killing me. Also, let me know about the stream quality, guys, because I'm seeing on my end that it might be a little laggy, but I'm not doing anything on my hands are free. So I'm curious as to what is causing the delay or errors. What is happening? Let's take a look. Oh, we lost PJ again. Speak. PJ?
Yeah?
Okay, we have him.
I didn't go anywhere.
Oh, I think I broke something. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. I'm curious. I wonder if it's the GPU that's causing this. A little laggy, a little blurry as well.
What GPU we have running in your office setup?
No, this one we have the 2080 Ti. I'm curious as to what's causing
which one are you using? Is that the Resto? No, the Resto's got the 3080 in it, right?
Yeah, I'm the one using the 3080. But your PC has the Friday 13th lag. Yeah, right? Karma. This is what I get for talking that smack earlier. All right. being weird. I never even mentioned Friday the 13th up until now. Yeah, it's not that good. Oh, I'm not happy with this at all. Let me see. I'm curious. Let me close.
Today is Friday the 13th, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look at that. Weird.
Of course, right? Let me quit that. Maybe Windows. Are you doing something, Windows? Better not be doing something, Windows.
We're just running updates. It's no big deal.
Hmm. 3 apps are using. Okay. Speak PJ.
Yeah.
Okay. Close that. Like that. I'm gonna change something real quick there and there. Let's see. I don't know what because I'm so bummed. I'm completely bummed. Let's see. How about now? Let's see if I did something. Maybe because we have high quality cameras. What's happening here is the network connection actually, also the setup.
Are people still watching? Can they
Oh
see, or is it like
no,
there's
they
something
can
wrong?
see. It's
Okay.
just blurry.
Oh.
Like even on the upload, like it's coming out crystal clear, crystal lake. But on my side, it doesn't look like it's coming out right. I don't get it. 480 pixel. I don't know what happened. It's got to be on the application we're using. Yeah, because that's everything's 1080p on my side, but when it's being broadcasted, it looks like it's just like. How about me? I'm gonna do a quick little swap here. All right, guys, get ready. You're gonna see a big face pop up.
Tu cara, tu cara.
Bro, I look perfectly fine, right? Or am I laggy? I'm in New York City, walking the
Hey, look at
streets.
me. I'm in New York, walking the streets, because I'm a gangster.
I'm curious, is this also laggy too? I'm gonna go back to the main setup. Hold on. There we go. Pretty blurry and laggy. Yeah, no, this has got to be network. This is network. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, everything's set up properly on ours. I know the OBS and all that stuff behind the scenes. It's definitely it's got
Running
to
as
be
it should.
network. Let me check something really quick. Man, I'm bummed. It's something I
All right,
can't
everybody.
control. It's network. But the funny thing is, we're getting high speeds in network. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to change the setup now. I'm not happy with this. I am not pleased. Am I pleased, PJ? I am not. I am not.
No, you don't sound it.
I went from my weird, happy aesthetic to very disappointed real fast.
Yeah, you went
I'm
from
like
zero
closing
to
everything, by the
you
way.
went
I'm
from like
like,
zero to like blah.
what is happening here? What is happening?
You go from
Get
0 to
me out.
100 to blah. Get me out of here.
That's a little better. It's the streaming servers, maybe. But yeah, it could be combinations. So it could be like the servers. Heck, actually, it could also be the restream servers because we're using restream to stream across all these platforms.
You know what it is,
So
Lewis? We broke the internet.
that's impossible. All right, let me go back to answering questions. But you guys can hear my audio quality, okay? Right? It just sucks that the visual aspect doesn't look as clean on stream. Like PJ, if on your side when you're looking at the TV, it looks fine.
Yep.
But on my side, it is blurry.
Yeah. That stinks.
So I'm sorry, guys. Let me get to answering the questions. So, and if you want to stick around, I totally don't blame you if you head out. But if you do want to stick around, I'll be more than happy to continue talking. I'm just bummed about this streaming quality. Let's keep going. All right, all right. It's the craziest thing because again, everything is set to 1080p. But why? I don't want. What if I refresh? If I refresh, everything breaks. Let's take a look. All right, I'm gonna be muted for a second. I'm gonna see if this. No, that doesn't matter. I don't think it's gonna matter. The sound is good, but it's just the video is bad. That's amazing. Because normally in these cases, the audio quality also drops too.
You think just the program itself is just acting weird?
I think it might be the program.
If we reset the program, it'll probably be fine. But then that means
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh the browser, but this might break stuff. So get ready, guys. If I don't see you, I don't see you. PJ, wave bye to the camera. We're gonna break stuff.
Break stuff.
Oh, it's just me now. You have me. Let's see if PJ is gonna come back. And PJ is back. Nope, get me out of here.
Am I still blurry?
No, I'm blurry. Let's see. Oh, PJ's better, right? Give me a thumbs up, chat. I think PJ's better. How's that? Did that work? I'm just waiting for the reactions. Yep, that works. Aha! It was the application. We found the culprit. Yes, 100% better. Yes, I did it. I figured it out. That's what you got to do. That's why I get paid the big bucks. No, I don't. See, I got into that comedy mode real quick. Everything's working. I'm just a blurry one now, but I'll be easy to fix. Give me a second. I'll be back. PJ, entertain the crowds while I'm gone.
What? Well, I'm building a computer, putting zip ties on cables. Do a little ASMR. Zip tie. I apologize. I'm in full speed mode trying to accomplish completing this PC before. In other words, it's saying I got like 10 minutes if we're going by based on regular time. And that unfortunately is not going to happen. Nobody can hear Lewis? Can anybody hear me? Can I be heard? How's that New York pizza? Something happened. I heard a little noise.
What happened to me? I'm just
there you are.
Faceless void.
I hear you now.
Yeah, my faceless void. You don't get to see my face anymore, guys. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. But you gotta hear me. Don't be Linus and drop things. Excellent. What if I can get a picture up? My virtual. So in saving PJ's camera, I killed my own camera. Big brain moves, everyone. Big brain. I love it when you play with the different kind of tools you got. That's how you know this is live. This is not pre-recorded. You get me in the voice. I can hear this, but not see. Yes, this is what's happening. This is the drama. I am the faceless narrator, narrating PJ's arduous journey to complete the system in time. And he's being very quiet. He's very focused. You sound like a golf commentator. PJ, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Just be very serious. Pretend I'm not here. I know he can hear me, but he's just very focused right now. The problem is I have to entertain people, but also not annoy PJ. That's the problem.
Stop annoying me!
And things now, PJ has the same dilemma as chat, where no one can see me, but I can still be myself.
It's just like I mean, if you guys are not in this room, but Lewis has like this cubby that goes around to where he's at, so I can't physically see him. All I hear is his voice, and then he's trying not to annoy me, and he's deliberately, because that's Lewis.
Yes, it is. Let's see if I can. How about this? Did I get it? Maybe. Possibly. Let's take a look.
Let's see if I can.
I'm back,
Whoa.
baby.
Yeah, baby.
I'm back in New York. Swip, swip, swip. There we go. There's also an echo. Ooh, you know what that could be? That could be PJ's voice making to your mic. Aha! I know why. Hold. Problem solved.
Damn it.
No, it's not your fault, PJ. It's me.
No, it's just like it
Solved
stopped
it.
being annoying. It was
The
super annoying.
NVIDIA broadcast is extremely useful. I solved it because now you can't hear it, right, PJ?
I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah.
Before you were like a little monotone.
Yeah. Now NVIDIA broadcast helps solve that. So
You were very muffled.
I solved it, friends. I solved it.
Hey, look, Lewis, look, a little ASMR. Power supply.
I don't think people can hear the rapping. Can you hear the rapping? I don't think anyone can hear the pulling. But he's just saying ASMR. But I can whisper too, PJ.
ASMR.
Uh-oh.
Building computers.
How's that New York pizza? It's delicious, Dark Legion. It's delicious. All right, I'm so behind on comments because I was dealing with all these technical things. I'm like super behind on this. I can do rapid fire questions. All right. Get ready. All right, laggy. How's y'all's day going so far? So far, so good. We had to deal with some technical issues, but we're Friday 13th lag.
I'm exhausted. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sorry, PJ. Go get your 3090. I should.
Yeah, I like that one. Go get him, guys.
I'm gonna go watch Friday 13th. I think it's on sale today, actually. Like if you go to iTunes or Vudu, or wherever you can get movies, I think it's on sale.
Whatever way we can get your money.
If I order, can I watch you build mine? No, unfortunately, Punk. Because if we did that, we'd be on here for all time.
This all started with way before Lewis was doing the live build. This just goes as far as back as when our old friend Kuzi was doing the live builds. At the first build we did, he blurted that out. He specifically said, "Hey, if you guys want your PC built live, just reach out to us and we'll do it." And we got so many requests to do this that, just like Lewis said, if we were to do that, we would still be building computers from who knows how many years ago. We'd be so behind. It'd be insane. There'd have to be a live build. There'd have to be a live build at least two or three live builds a day to probably knock all those out.
Yeah, we'd have to hire a team of people
just to do live builds.
Just straight up do live builds nonstop all the time. I don't know if you guys would stick around for all that stuff, to be honest. Like for me, it's like, it's kind of occasional live build here or there, but all live builds all the time. It'd be like the live build channel.
Like it would be dope as if you had somebody doing it and you just had some like low ambient music or chill music playing in the background. No talking. It's just PC building. Some people would actually find that relaxing.
I think so, right? It's like no narration, so you don't get my lively input.
You just see the build being done.
Kind of like what do you? Oh man, like you know how they have those cameras in the UK where like you know where Abbey Road is?
Yes.
Yeah, they have like street cameras that have people like recreate it. Like it's always on camera, but you can always see like how people are trying to recreate Abbey Road live. It's pretty funny. It'd be kind of like that, but for PC building. All right, let's see. Quick question from Huerta. How do you manage your hide cables that have to connect to the motherboard with a convenient daisy chain or hub to plug into?
Hold on. Let me read that question, PJ. Feel free to answer. How do you manage or hide cables that have to connect to the motherboard without convenient daisy chaining or hub to plug into? As far as I like to tuck stuff behind the motherboard. There is enough space as long as you don't clunk your cables up and make a big bulk. You can actually hide certain cables behind the power supply. Like for example, right now I have the HD audio cable running right under the motherboard right now. You can't even see it. I don't want it to be exposed under these little holes right here. So I tucked it right up. It runs along these 3 posts. I make sure that it still has place. So even if I cut the zip tie, I can still pull the slack off this HD audio cable with no issues. That tells me right there that it's not stuck or caught on anything. So I will take advantage of any little space that I can possibly use. Like here, for example, as well, like where the Capellix cooler is, I have the pump, the I/O pump connected to the motherboard. So once I plugged it in, I tucked the slack cable back behind the motherboard itself, so you can't see it.
There you go. All right, catching up with the comments. I'm catching up. There's also an echo. I took care of that. Can you make a PC that has an AC built in for us?
No, but I built a Power Wheels Tesla with a PC in it.
Yeah, you did. You did. Curious me per time. What is PJ's personal record building PC from start to finish?
My record?
Desktop, not laptop.
If we're talking Chronos, my record for a Chronos, because I timed myself out of curiosity one day, I did it in like 35 minutes.
There you go.
That was a Chronos.
What about a Neuron?
A Neuron, I could probably get done in a little over an hour.
Cool.
It all varies and depends on the specs. You know, it's if it's a mediocre build or just, I don't want to say mediocre meaning as far as like the components itself, but it's just very simple build, no RGBs. It's just straight plug everything in and wire it up. I can knock those out very fast. The new thing
PG's
now
video
is
quality this is the application. Hold on, we're gonna lose PG for a quick second. Stay tuned. I will take over soon. Get ready for a big face mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I hear you again.
And nope, wrong way. Now we're back. Now I'm blurry. This is weird. We're gonna have to rethink this operation here, friends. Because it looks like it's not Twitch. It is definitely related to the servers. It's happening live. But at least we fixed it fast. PJ, talk?
Talking?
Okay, good. We can hear you.
It's still giving issues?
Yeah, but I fixed it. At least I know how to fix it. So if it got blurry, take care of it. But I probably... Yeah, down here I'm all messed. I move really fast. But I can just be here. You don't need to see my hands. Heck, you don't really need to see me, to be honest. I'm not that important to the stream. Goodbye.
Later.
I can't even hide under this desk. Like, there's just no room. Anyways, back to the questions. By the way, am I the only one who's afraid of using power tools while building PCs? Like, I'd rather always go for a hammer and screwdriver. I like using a screwdriver too. But I think that's just an experience thing.
Does this scare you?
Do you finance PCs? Yes, we do. We use a partner on our website to handle that. If you talk to the sales team, they can tell you all about it. But as I always tell people, make sure you finance stuff that you can pay for. Don't get into debt.
And don't borrow your parents' credit card without permission.
That too. So we're hiring builders. If you go to our website, you can go to careers. You can see the hiring information right there.
And you also need to be willing to move or live in Florida if you do not.
Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida, to be specific. I mean, you could live in Broward.
Yeah, you could.
It's about an hour drive.
Don't give me tips for cable management. I spent a whole day finding the best cable management option for my PC about a month ago. Now this probably have to redo after watching the stream. It's a project. You can give yourself a project. You're gonna be like, man, I gotta get my build like PJs.
It's cool, man. Thanks, guys, for liking the work I do.
10 FPS. Yeah, I am 10 FPS. Am I? I'm a little better. No, I'm still pretty bad. Dang, and I really like the setup too. I have to change it all over again. Oh well. All right, you're gonna lose me for a quick second. Stay tuned.
Boss Lewis. They're asking for specs, Lewis.
You want the specs? I got your specs right here. We're using the Corsair 7000X case. It's that big old case that you see or you saw earlier. It is white. In case you didn't notice, the processor's an AMD Ryzen 9 5950X 16-core CPU. The motherboard is an ASUS ROG Crosshair 8 Hero motherboard. We're using 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator Platinum RAM, 32 megahertz. So the 3600 is incorrect. If I'm correct, it's 32, I think. Right, PJ?
Yes.
Okay.
It's 32 gigs at, I think, 36.
Oh, that's all. Ignore what I just said. The image is right. Anyways, Corsair SP fans, of course, IQ enabled. We got all that RGB lighting on the fans. It's 12 of them, 12 fans. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. I mean, what else could you ask for? GPU wise, right? GPU. What is my English right now? My English is out the door. It said my language speaking ability said it's Friday. I know there's an hour left in your day. You need to forget how to talk. What is English? Goo goo gaga. Anyways, we'll continue. 3 Samsung drives. 2 of them are identical. The 1 terabyte Samsung 970 EVO plus NVMe M.2 drive. So there's 2 of those, and there's both already mounted on the motherboard. And then 2 terabyte Samsung 870 QVO series 2.5-inch SSD. Learn to English. I should. Dro. There you go. All right, let's get back to the build. All right, PJ. What's going on in that little corner there? I know we see your hands doing stuff, but I'm very curious.
Trying to move as quickly as possible, sir.
He's in speedrun mode. He's in speedrun mode.
It's a little. I'm burned out for the day too, man. It's been a long week, so trying to keep it as energetic as we possibly can.
Ariane over on YouTube says, I learned a lot from just watching other builders and trying different things. Honestly, that's the best way to do it. Just like seeing what other people do. Like it's one thing to like watch an instruction like guide or whatnot, but to me, I think the best guy is just watch what other people. Then you can, because remember, what other people have on their guides is not the same build that you have, right? So they might not be building the same case. So your case might have some features that might be useful. For example, in this Corsair 7000X, it has that the cable management feature. It has the fans. It has that the fan controller. Like there's things in this case that you won't find in other cases. So if you saw a PC build guide and you got this case, you'd be like, what do I do? So it's definitely best to like kind of freewheel it, basically. Yeah, the box was wrong actually. I know it's very confusing.
But the box of the memory?
Yeah.
No, I gave you the wrong box of the memory.
Yeah, sorry. See? You told me it's the wrong box. Jojo, I would love to build a water-cooled PC, but I'm worried it might leak one day. How would you be avoided it's happened to? So leaks...
Don't be scared.
I mean, leaks can happen.
It's gonna happen. If it happens, it happens. Just nothing to be...
and your friend will be paper towels.
For sure.
All right, PJ, I know you have to admit some faults here. Has a leak ever happened to you behind the scenes in a build? I'll say, okay,
yes.
See? Yeah.
You want me to be 100% 100% honest?
You could be 99% honest.
All right. The Corsair live build, because I forgot to cap something. So when I was filling it up, it was spilling the other side, but thankfully I hit it and nobody saw it.
Oh, that's some chisme. For those who don't know, chisme means like a now I'm forgetting my Spanish too. I'm just off today. My brain has like left the building. Like someone inserted something into my head, grabbed my brain, and just removed it for Friday. Let me get out of New York. Let me go back to the beach.
Go back to the beach. Forget about New York.
I just need to chill. All right, let's get back to it. All right, let's keep going. Jay's 2 cents has a great cable management video on YouTube. There you go.
He does. He definitely.
And he really does. That's a good video.
I'm a fan of Jay's 2 cents. His quality of work and his attention to detail is hands down some of the best out there. And I like and appreciate like when he does critique some of my work, because if I'm going to take anybody seriously, if somebody says, hey, look, this doesn't look right, I'm definitely going to take it to consideration. I always respect, some of the things that he says too. Like maybe like the way he would have done certain things. I may not agree with it, but I definitely take some of his stuff into consideration. There are things that he said and done that I'm like, hey, you know what, this does work. But then there's certain things that I do that I disagree with him that I like to do personally that he does. There's things that he does that I don't like. But I'm pretty sure that he's found that in certain builds that we've sent him as well. But for the most part, we've always gotten very positive reactions out of the projects we've sent him.
Cool stuff. I have 2 questions coming up. One of them, Brian over on YouTube's been asking a lot of questions here about the PC itself and wanting to buy it. So the case itself, because I saw the case, 7000X is a Corsair 7000X case. You can get the case from Corsair's website, or you can get a Genesis on originalpc.com and then customize it yourself and choose the 7000X case. That's an easy question to answer. As terms of like a specific, like exactly the same build that we have right here, I don't have a link to that because all the PCs on our website are fully custom from the ground up. So you'd have to match the specs. So if I put up the specs image here, and if you want to capture that, like a screen grab it, or you're watching the VOD or you want to watch the VOD later, I usually put up this image pretty often. You can try to match the specs to exactly the same one on the Origin PC website. And my guess is that this PC would probably be around $4,000 or $5,000 on Origin PC's website. If you're building it by yourself, my estimation would be close to 3,500 ish. I want to say. I could be wrong. Mainly because we're using a 3080 Ti, 5950X, the motherboard,
Yeah,
the
don't
case,
quote him on that.
The storage drives. Like there's a lot of components here that push that price up to that price point. So if you're probably thinking, oh man, it's a lot of money, it's the components. That's truly the key thing there that puts that price up. So, but don't quote me on it. That's just general knowledge of the prices of these components and kind of like going off the top of my head. If you see my hand, I'm not clicking anything. This is all in my head. So it's estimation. All right. Dark Legion also had a question. I'm curious, which of you guys, or your opinions, would you prefer desk PC or desktop PC? So like PJ's Mega Desk or a desktop PC. I prefer desktop PC. That's me. PJ.
Yeah, same here. I think I prefer a desktop.
Like it's cool to have the desk like with the PC on
If
it.
I had an office or if I had something for that purpose, then yeah, I would definitely jump on Mega Desk. Mega Desk.
If I had an office, that's like a serious
correct,
office.
correct. Let's say your office was like Lewis. Let's say like for what we do right now, if you had Mega Desk, if you had a
That would be
type of
useful
Mega
here.
Desk, you see what I mean? Then
here.
you'd have cameras like aiming towards you, like Matthias does on to actually show off the desk itself.
Yeah, no, that'd definitely be useful in this case. Like if I had like if in the studio right here in Origin PC, if I had a Mega Desk style thing, that'd be perfect. Honestly, actually, it'd be really cool because the Mega Desk was that.
It'd be very convenient. It'd be very convenient because you know how much clean your workstation would be like spotless right now.
PJ, the Mega Desk was 2 PCs or 1 PC?
2.
See, exactly. If the Mega Desk was exactly here, it'd be perfect.
Because then you can have the streaming and the gaming setup all in one spot.
Yep. That'd be perfect. Upgrading would be a little tricky, but it'd be perfect. Is that a GPU? Oh, don't toss it. Don't drop it. No,
don't do that to it either.
Yeah, don't.
People getting mad. I just want to make people. What are you doing?
I think you broke the stream. Oh no, it literally froze for a second on my end. I think it might have froze for some people there.
You know what I should have done is I should have taken it out of the box earlier without anybody knowing and just kicked it across the room.
That would have been really mean.
That would have been awesome. And then just pull it out from there.
Super mean.
Ha ha! I was playing. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, so this is the F2W3 version of the 3080 Ti.
This thing is fresh, dude. The way that they got that whole RGB strip that just lights up on the side of this thing is insane.
A friend of mine has the FTW. It's really
the
nice.
First time it lit up, I completely thought it was iCube compatible.
It is not.
It is not. It still runs through EVGA precision.
Let's keep on going through the questions. YouTube channel, yeah, rate viewers DIY PC builds. I had that idea actually. I had that idea for social media, but I think it got shot down.
Kuzi and I we told everybody to start hashtagging roast my PC and tagging us, and we were to start commenting on everybody's PCs.
Yeah, but you
But
get that
that
on your
was-
personal accounts, right?
Yeah, and it was a little.
Yeah.
And then the one thing we didn't even go that hard, man. But I didn't want to go hard because I didn't want to get anybody.
Yeah, it would
upset.
be like Gordon
Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay on Twitter. It's like, rate my dinner. Ugh, macaroni and cheese again. A grilled cheese sandwich and ham. Pathetic.
It sounds delicious right now.
Is that a potato? A baked potato. Ugh.
Why are you talking like that?
No,
Gordon Ramsay does not talk like that, dude.
It's raw. What are you, an idiot sandwich?
No, I could talk like him, but just get ready to start beeping everything.
It's my fake British accent. For anyone over in the UK, or use an accent similar to this one, I apologize. This is not Polish at all. This is just a fake accent that I've created just for this stream.
Want to hear Gordon Ramsay and Simon Cowell go at it?
Nah, man, that'd be too grating. Blah. Ah.
I think Gordon would give it to him.
All right, let's see. My laptop's on. I'm about to go to sleep watching the stream. Well, good night, showdown. I'll watch it tomorrow again. There you go. Enjoy your rest. Don't worry about the stream will be available on YouTube, so don't worry about it. Can you still get the Origin PC case? So currently on the website open, the only Origin PC case, two technically, the Chronos and the Neuron.
Yeah, our Prime case has been phased out. Sorry, guys.
So Millennium Genesis are no longer available on the site.
Yep.
Is 30 Ti and FT? Oh, it's FTW. I think we answered that one. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, Genesis. So on almost across all our PC builds, you can choose between Intel and AMD. So don't worry, you have all the options. And your GPUs also you have access to AMD and NVIDIA. And in SSDs, you have access to multiple, including Samsung. That's a good question. Let me confirm that actually. So Cavian's asking why the 3080 Ti is more expensive than the 3090 on the website. That is actually a really good question. Let me verify that real quick. Give me a moment. Yeah, no kidding. That is kind of weird. I wonder why.
Bring that up to the web.
Availability. Yeah, that's.
You bring it up to the web team.
Question.
It's possible that it's a mistake.
Is it a mistake?
Could be.
That is weird. That is really weird, actually. That is like comically weird. It's almost embarrassingly weird. Come on, man. Bonk. Bonk. A good call out though. I'll just ask him like, yo, what's the deal here, guys? You're getting called out. And that's 100% right. Like, why is the 3090 cheaper? I get the 3090 instead, right? What in the world? Anyways, a second camera would be awesome. We have two cameras here, but not for me. You don't need to see me. So the second I said that, our team is currently like freaking out right now. So Cavian, you just caused like a domino effect, and it's hilarious. I have no shame. I'm just being goofball on stream. Well, in turn, like, you know the SpongeBob episode where like SpongeBob's mind like deletes something, and then he's like, everything's on fire. Yeah, they're probably looking into it right now. They're like, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? So for the Origin PC team watching, if you get to a Millennium and you go to a Corsair 5000D and you go to GPU, you check out the 3080 Ti and the 3090. The 3090 is cheaper. There's probably some explanation to it. I feel like there's an explanation to it. Otherwise, it's probably a mistake.
I'm gonna go with mistake.
Let's take a look. We'll find out. I see the drama unfolding. If you like, I look to my left, that means I can see like there's drama unfolding. By the way, it's hilarious. Leroy is asking, do you use anti-static wrist strap while building PC? PJ,
I do not. I have a what is it called? It's called a killing drawing. I use a zero charge hand lotion, so I don't have to be attached to that cable anymore. It's
PJ's
driving me
English is also
bananas.
messed up too. It's my fault. Can I
I
have
use
a
a
free PC?
I use a zero charge hand lotion that I put on before I do the live builds. When I first started doing the live builds, yes, I used to have the wristband, but the wristband got annoying, so I used to attach it to my ankle. That's where I got the whole hashtag free PJ thing because everybody's saying I was strapped to the table and they
He's
wouldn't let
strapped
me
to the
go.
table.
So, and then once I got the zero charge hand lotion, it made things much easier. It actually dries up pretty fast and I don't have any issues. Furthermore, since we live here in Florida and it's an extremely humid state, we don't get a lot of static here like you would if you would get like in a more dry states. Like we get like in a more Texas, Arizona, Nevada area, Utah.
Or the
It gets,
north.
yeah, or the north. It gets very dry out there. So you just probably wiping, you probably rubbing your feet against the carpet on with your socks. You can start a static charge. Doesn't really happen out here as much as you think. So it's we still take precautions because we don't want anything to happen to the components, but at the same time, you're not as it's not as much as a risk it would be with something else out here.
There you go. Benny's asking about the shipping times. From my understanding, I think it should be better. I know we were really slammed a couple months ago. I think it should be better by now. I think. Don't take my word for it. I'm not 100% verified. The sales team is the one that knows the best in that situation. Hortz is asking, what's your preferred SSD in terms of the build right here? I mean, I have my own personal preferences. I really like the Corsair SSDs, but we're using the Samsung SSDs today, and that 970 is pretty good. But I like the Corsair ones. They're not bad. They're pretty good. I just finished build a 3080 Ti. I'm getting VO. Oh no, BSODs.
Oh,
This is a not like this right there. Not like this. Jeez, I'm sorry about that. Show the back of the PC again. That looks sexy. Hey, look at all that cable. That's a lot of fan cable, man. I can see that from here.
yeah,
It's insane on how many fan cables there are.
it's a little tight
Because
back there.
because the fans have 2 cables, right, PJ?
Yeah, each fan has a cable. You got the 4-pin PWM, and then you have the actual IQ controller that has to be plugged in as well.
So there are 24 fan related cables on this case, which is,
Yeah,
man, that's nuts.
it's not wasn't an easy feat. Now for the most important part, sir. Let's see if this thing turns on.
Oh, you're gonna put on the glass panel in the front or not?
Yeah, I'll put the glass panel on.
Don't drop the case, PJ.
I'm gonna drop the case.
It's Friday the 13th. Ooh.
You look like you know what you sound like. You sound like you want something bad to happen. You're at that point right now that you're like, hey, I just need some action going on, dude. I don't care what it is, but something's gotta go. But something's gotta go down.
Weird stream, man. Like this has been super weird. We had the weird pixelation thing going on. Am I still pixelated down there? Am I still a wacky 2 frames per second clown? Yeah, I'm a wacky 2 frames per second clown out here. Man, we're gonna have to change it up again. What a shame. What a shame. Oh, the PC is on. So Timmy, if you're watching, or for those of you that are fans of Timmy's channel, by all means, hold on, let me swap it. By all means, clip this thing and be like, hey Timmy, it's your new PC. I'm taking it home. Just kidding. It's Timmy's PC. He's gonna play Apex on it. He's gonna, clown and on these fools. Get that diamond ranking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Diamond
6, 7,
rank.
8,
What am I saying?
9, 10, 11, 12.
12 fans. Look at all that lighting. Like, there's no RGB strips on this thing, are there?
No.
It's all fan lighting. I'm dark. Oh no, the beach got dark.
It's nighttime at the beach, Louis.
Yeah, you can see the build right there. Those fans definitely light up a ton.
Yeah, these SP Elites are fantastic.
All right, let's see here. Hold up. Oh, let me answer some of the questions here. Oh, you're gonna peel it.
I'm not gonna peel it.
Well, he's not gonna peel it.
I'm gonna confirm the post.
And it works.
Oh man, I still hold the record, man. I still hold the record. Oh, let there be light.
Let me catch up with some of the questions here. Oh, PJ, did you fall?
No, I threw something in the garbage though.
Oh, okay. I thought he fell.
You want me to fall. I need some
No,
action.
man.
PJ, fall, bust your butt.
No, man. Opinion on soft versus hotline tubing versus for hydrocooling? I like soft. I mean, that's yeah.
It's a preference.
Oh, Porch
Like I
also
said,
asked me. Oh, sorry. Continue, PJ.
I think hard lines look better, but soft tubes are easier to maintain.
Easier to maneuver.
Huh?
Huerta's
No, I
asking,
said
why do you prefer Corsair SSDs over other? I'm biased. It also helps, like Corsair SSDs. It's easier for me to get the Corsair SSDs too. But I mean, if I had to pick non-Corsair SSD, I'd go with Samsung.
yep.
But again, I'm biased.
Without
Don't listen
hesitation.
to me.
Without hesitation.
Uh, da, 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 da. Not too big on the white, but this does look sick. White's not for everyone. I like the black cases. I know some people prefer the white, like, because I guess it brightens up the inside of the case, but I'm totally fine with black. Actually, I do prefer black over white. So, how loud is it?
The system? I'm walking up to it right now. I'm walking up to it right now, and I'm gonna put my mic right inside of it. You tell me how loud it is.
All right, hold on. We're gonna disable
Can you
NVIDIA broadcast.
can you turn it? Can you crank the volume up on this so you on the mic or?
Once I disable NVIDIA broadcast, people should be able to hear you. You can't talk, so don't talk. Get ready. Ready? Don't talk, PJ. All right, move in. So NVIDIA broadcast is off. Kind of hear. I think that's just the room, honestly. Back out. Oh, there you go.
What noise?
All right, let me turn it on again. All right, there you go. NVIDIA broadcast is on again. There you go. The answer is the noise thing. It's pretty quiet, even with all those fans.
I'm happy too.
Seems like a
I
lot
was
of
over here.
wasted space.
I was concerned that I wasn't going to finish this, and I did. I mean, it's not. Here's the thing: for 7,000Xs, I look at 7,000Xs for huge setups. So if I see somebody who's requesting this system, I'm automatically assuming that they want something that's going to be. They want a monster-sized motherboard. They're looking for a big-sized video card. They're looking for something flashy that can look good, or possibly water-cool the setup. Not that you can't water cool a 5,000 or 4,000 either, but those seem a little more ideal. So yeah, in this sense, if it's not water cooled, it looks like you're not occupying a lot of space. I mean, let me stand back and look at it too. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because if you had water cool, maybe you could set the reservoir right here. You probably have a 360 here. You probably have another 360 right here. Or because it has 4 fans, you probably go to 480 or 420, depending on the size of the fan that you want.
Yeah.
So you can go here. You can put a radiator here, another one here. You can go all out with this system, but this is specifically what he wanted, and we want to make sure that our influencers and the guys who stream for us are happy with what they want.
All right. So how are things going? Evil Merc, you missed one heck of a stream. I don't know if you were here the whole time, but we had an interesting stream, a very interesting stream. Lots of some weird tech hiccups, some weird comments from me, some weird vibes overall, but it's the Friday the 13th. What do you want? Right? EJ, turn on the lights. We gotta get me out of the dark beach.
Outro?
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap this thing up. Oh, it's so bright. PJ's gonna join me in the beach. Look at him.
Hey, I'm at the beach. Woo!
Get out of here. These are my pina coladas. Non-alcoholic, of course. All right. Oh, yeah, I just had my birthday yesterday, so it's just away. Oh, happy birthday, Evil Merc. Happy belated birthday, I should say. Don't worry. This you didn't miss too much in this one. It's a lot of shenanigans. This is honestly, if I need to pick a word to describe this stream, shenanigans. Total shenanigans. Where's the airflow of the system for pushing in, for pushing out? So PJ, show the airflow again, real quick for the people. Or is it the way you set it up?
Intake. And I have exhausting from the front and the back, and the same thing here.
So that exhaust is on the side.
Yes.
So there you go. So there's 4 intake and the rest are exhaust.
Actually flowing pretty nice in here too.
Cavian's asking, is there any discount codes you can hook us up with? Unfortunately, no. But I can tell you about our latest special offers. We have free US ground shipping, if you're in the US, of course. Digital games available. If you don't get your code, contact support, please. And also, depending on the system you get, I think some of our laptops also include a gift card. Let me confirm that real quick for you. That's the extent of our special offers right now. And of course, I think someone made a comment. I didn't call it out, but someone's talking about how we don't ship to California. We do ship to California. Actually, we ship to all 50 states. I know there's that article a couple days ago about talking about how like there's a ban on some companies, but no, we're fine. No ban on us, man. We have high quality components. We're good. Because the issue is that those companies use PJ's cam's glitching. I'll fix it real quick. Sorry, guys. I have to swap this for the next stream. This is important to note because this is not good. All right, hold on a second. We're gonna lose PJ for a quick second. You're gonna get me. So the saying, am I laggy too? I wonder if I'm laggy. Ooh, maybe no. PJ's back. Yeah, PJ's back. Hold. All right, there we go. PJ's camera's fixed. Yeah, so we use high quality components, and those companies don't use high quality components, so hence bans. Also, I know the power stuff too, but we're fine. Yeah, Evil Merc, it's not the cameras, it's the software we're using. I'm gonna have to swap it. I thought this was good. This was fine in the last stream. I don't know what happened. It's a bummer. I like this one too. Yeah, it's a bummer. I'm bummed. But don't worry, I'm gonna fix that out for the next one. I think that's it. So again, you can check out our special offers at orderpc.com. Special shout out to our friends over at Samsung. Again, here are the specs one more time for the people who might have missed it or coming in late. We built this using a Corsair 7000X case, an AMD Ryzen 9 5950X 16-core CPU, and ASUS ROG Crosshair Hero motherboard, 30 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator RAM, a Corsair H150i Elite Capellix CPU cooler, and GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. And of course, I was talking about the storage from our friends over at Samsung. iiTzTimmy is getting 2 1 terabyte Samsung 970 EVO Plus NVMe M.2 drives, which are super speedy, and one of them will be used as the SSD and likely holding Apex as well. And then we're also adding a third drive, which is a 2 terabyte Samsung 870 QVO SSD. Woo! Kuzi came down and messed with the settings and slipped back to New York. No, that was all me. I messed with all the settings and I changed the setup, and I figured the setup would work, but I guess it did not. But that's what you do, man. You learn. You live, you learn. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Got to move on and try the next thing, right? So, but yeah, shout out to our friends over at Samsung. Shout out to iiTzTimmy. For those of you that are part of iiTzTimmy's community, please let him know we send him lots of love. A little sad we missed him, but life happens. So, you can't be here for everything. It's okay. iiTzTimmy could have gotten into the shenanigans today. And I know he wouldn't invite me for Apex because I'm not that good. I'll just be a thorn on his side. I'm like, I can't do 360 no scopes. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm using this is the Elgato Wave 3 microphone. This is the one I'm speaking to. And then PJ using the Corsair Virtuoso headset, not the XC one. Any last questions for you guys? PJ, you can go ahead and start wrapping up on cleaning up. You can mute your mic or say bye to everyone, then mute your mic. And
bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
All right. Thank you, PJ.
See you guys in the next time.
Yep. All right. So I'll be walking us out. Mute the mic. Mic's muted. Disconnected. PJ is gone. Hasta luego. He's going to start packing it up. I'll give you guys about 2 or 3 minutes to ask questions, and I'm off. See, you got a little bit of time left. You got to see this PC build. I just hope iiTzTimmy gets a bunch of wins with this PC. I've seen some of his gameplay. He's very talented, and I hope he can produce excellent memes and video clips with it. It'll be fun. What else we got? Oh, PJ's out of the room. He's gone. My question is, how's your day? Day's good, interesting. We had some technical hiccups using the software we're using for the stream, but it's okay. We figured it out. And CSU's ROG Thor 1200 watt power. I don't know, man. That's a big beefy boy. I mean, personally, I think you can get away just fine with 1,000 watts, but it's a little much. If you ask me, I guess. I mean, if you really, really need power, I guess it's okay, but I don't know. Remember, I'm biased. I will say Corsair is great. So that I'm just letting you know now. Yep. Anything else? Is the PC recovery still coming? Yeah, I believe so, if I'm correct. What do you think of that wave mic? For some reason, I was thinking I really like the wave mic. There's a couple little hiccups I had to deal with it because, for example, sometimes it would auto change like the gain, but I figured out how to stop that. That's a Windows setting that was causing that. But I like the quality. I mean, if you guys have been hearing my voice the entire stream, so you know how the microphone sounds just from me talking. That's pretty much how you would sound if you had it set up in a similar way where I have it like about a couple distance from here. Actually, let me pull up the full screen mode and so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm about, I think, because the way people say it's like 1 fist, 2 fists. So I'm about 2 fists away from the microphone, or 1.5, right? About 1.5 fists away. So that's pretty close. So if you had it set up similarly, you could probably get some decent audio out of that. And of course, you can tweak the settings on the microphone itself. I'm a fan of it. Actually, I might do it myself. And Mr. Belt, don't worry, Clockmaster, you can see the VOD after. Once I close out the stream, it'll be on YouTube available there if you want to see all the goofy stuff that happens, such as all the technical hiccups and the drama. We had some drama here today. It was great. This is PG and I, so no special guests. Timmy wasn't able to sign in, so it's cool. All right. I think that's it. I loved everyone's questions. You guys were fantastic today. Hats off to all of you for sticking around and asking questions and whatnot. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I myself would be traveling this weekend, trying to stay safe, but having fun safely, wearing masks, etc. Water cooled memory question. Yeah, no, I don't really see the value. We're talking about water cooled SSDs, and I know Corsair has water cooling, the Hydra X water cooling for SSDs, but even memory, I'm just like, I guess the aesthetics would be cool, but I don't know, man. I feel like maybe I'm just not impressed by it yet, right? Well, let's say I'll have to take some time to grow into it. Because even the team here, like we're focusing more on water cooling the CPU and the GPU. The other stuff, I think they're more apprehensive towards it, I guess. Even though, again, like I said, Corsair does have it, so you are interested in water cooling your your SSD, they do sell it. So, yeah, that's it. So again, I'm off. Tell Timmy Origin PC says hi. We missed him, and we hope he enjoys his PC. My name is Lewis. PJ just left the building, so you know his name is PJ. I'm out of here. Bye, guys. Have a good one.